Hello students. Today we are going to solve SSC CGL examination paper, which is Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level Examination paper, 18th July 2023 paper, which is Shift 1 paper. A very best of luck to you all. Before we start, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Let's begin with question number 1. In this question, 3 statements are given, followed by 2 conclusions numbered 1 and 2. Assuming the statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the given statements. So here are 3 statements given, followed by 2 conclusions, right? So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? So first statement says, all computers are laptops. So let us consider set of computers, right? Set of computers. So all computers are laptops means set of computers completely included in set of laptops, right? So first statement. And the second statement says, some laptops are costly. So some portion of laptops are costly means there is a set of costly, and the common portion between laptops and costly represents the second statement. So some laptops are costly. And the third statement says, all costly things are imported. So all costly things. So set of costly is completely included in set of imported, right? So all costly things are imported, right? So come to the conclusion part. All laptops are imported. So conclusion 1 says all laptops are included, which is not true, right? A false conclusion, because only some portion of imported, which is a portion of costly also, only some portion, right? So this portion is portion of laptops also. So according to second statement, some laptops are costly or some costly things are laptops, right? Therefore, first conclusion is a false conclusion. And the second conclusion is some computers are costly. So there is no direct relation between computers and costly here, right? Therefore, again, a false conclusion. Some computers are costly is a false conclusion. Therefore, so both the conclusions are not true. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows, right? Option A is the right answer. Question number 2. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term. Here the first term is mother, which is related to second term, which is nurturing. So which means a mother nurtures her child, right? Similarly, doctor is related to. So a doctor cures his patients, right? Therefore, doctor is related to curing, right? Option C is the right answer, because a mother nurtures her child, right? Similarly, a doctor cures his patients. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question number 3. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the given sets. Here is a note. Operation should be performed on the whole numbers without breaking down the numbers into its constituent digits. So that means, for example, 13. We should not break down 13 as 1 and 3, and then the operations on 1 and 3 should not be performed. So operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division should be performed on the whole number 13. Right? So breaking down the number into its constituent digits as 1 and 3 is not allowed. Right? So here are 2 sets given, so which follow the same logic. Here the first set is 7, 12, 25. So 3 numbers are 7, 12 and 25. Here the first number is 7, second number is 12. 7 plus 12 gives 19. When 6 is added to the sum, you will get third number, which is 25. Therefore, first number plus second number plus 6 gives the third number, right? Similarly, the second set, 6, 9, 21. So 6 plus 9 gives 15, plus 6 gives 21, which is the third number. Therefore, the simple logic is first number plus second number plus 6 gives third number, right? So which of the following number set follows the same logic that we need to find? So consider first set, right? So option A, 9, 13, 24. So we'll check 9 plus 13. 9 plus 13 is 22 plus 6 gives 28. So which is not the third number, right? Therefore, option A is not the answer. And the second one, 5, 8, 19. 5 plus 8, first number plus second number plus 6. So 5 plus 8, 13 plus 6, 19. Therefore, so second set, option B follows the same logic. That first number plus second number plus 6 is equal to third number. Therefore, option B is the right answer, right? You can check even third and fourth options, which are not correct here. So, which do not follow the same logic. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question number 4. Select the figure that will replace the question mark in the following figure series. So the given figure series has 4 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to find the fifth one, right? Consider the first figure. So which has a square box and an arrow mark, right? First figure has a square box and arrow mark. And the square box is divided into 8 parts like this, right? The whole square box is divided into 8 parts. In the first figure, first part of the square box is shaded. If you consider this as first part, so first part of the square box is shaded, right? So look at the square box in the second figure. So position of the square box is changed. And also in the third figure, its position is changed. And also in the fourth figure. Therefore, the whole square box is changing its position in clockwise, right? So square box is shifted to its next position in each figure, and this shifting is in clockwise direction, right? So look at the shaded part. So in the first figure, first part of the figure is shaded. First part of the square box is shaded, right? And in the second figure, second part. So this part is shaded, right? And in the third figure, third part of the square box is shaded. In the fourth figure, fourth part of the figure is shaded. Therefore, in the fifth figure, fifth part of the figure should be shaded. Therefore, so position of the square box in the fifth figure should be here, which I am showing now, right? Position of the square box should be here, and the shaded part of the square box should be the fifth part, right? Fifth part of the square box should be shaded. And look at the arrow mark, right? So in the first figure, arrow mark is upwards, right? And in the second figure, position of the arrow mark is changed in the anti-clockwise direction. Also in the third figure, it is changed also in the fourth figure. Therefore, arrow mark is changing its position in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. And the direction of the arrow mark should also change, right? So in the first figure, direction of the arrow mark is upwards. In the second figure, it is rightwards. In the third figure, it is downwards. In the fourth figure, it is leftwards. Therefore, direction of the arrow mark is changing in clockwise direction, right? Like this. So direction is changing in clockwise direction. Therefore, in the fifth figure, position of the arrow mark should be here, right? And its direction should be upwards, right? Therefore, so this will be the fifth figure, right, in the series. So look at the options. Option A is the right answer, in which the shaded part of the square box is fifth part, right? This. And the direction of the arrow mark is upwards, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question number 5. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to sequentially replace the asterisk signs and balance the given equation. Here, students, let us consider option A. So, replace each asterisk sign with the corresponding signs given according to the options, right? So, replace these asterisk signs with mathematical signs, right? So, here option A. So, 88. So, in place of first asterisk, so place plus 44. divided by 22 minus 66 into 99 is equal to 251. So we need to check whether LHS, left hand side, is equal to right hand side or not. So consider left hand side. Here students, we are following BODMAS rule, right? So according to which remove the brackets. So there is no bracket to remove. Next comes off part. So there is no off part to solve. So directly we'll start with division. 88 plus 44 divided by 22 is 2 minus 66 into 99. So next comes multiplication followed by addition and subtraction. 88 plus 2 minus 66 into 99. So you will get 6,534. Therefore, here students, though we solve the remaining part, you will get a negative integer, right? Which is not equal to 251. Since 66 into 99, a big number, 4-digit number, so its corresponding sign is minus, right? You will get a negative integer. So option A doesn't satisfy the equation, right? It doesn't balance the given equation. Therefore, option A is not the answer. Consider option B, right? Replace the asterisk signs with corresponding mathematical signs. 88 divided by 4, right? So according to option B, plus divided by 44 plus 22 minus 66 into 99 is equal to 251. Here also, though we go according to BODMAS rule, right? According to BODMAS rule, here there is a part which is 66 into 99. So in this case also you will get a negative integer, right? So this is a big number, right? So its corresponding sign is negative sign. You will get a negative integer. So LHS is not equal to RHS, right? Let us try option C. Option C. So according to option C, 88 plus 44. First sign is plus, again plus 22 minus 66 into 99 is equal to 251. There is no division part here, right? No need to touch BOD part, right? So removing brackets off and division part. Directly we'll start with multiplication. So here also we have 66 into 99 with negative sign. So here LHS will be equal to a negative integer, right? So you can try 88 plus 44 plus 22 minus 6,534, right? So the 120, 132, 134, 154 minus 6534. So which is not equal to 251, right? So let us consider the last option, option D. So option D will be the right answer. We'll verify it, right? So 88. First asterisk should be replaced with minus 44 divided by 22 plus 66 plus 99 is equal to 251. Consider left hand side. So we are following BODMAS rule. So division comes first. 88 minus 44 by 22 is minus 2 plus 66 plus 99. Here comes addition part. So 88, directly you can add or, right? So 66 plus 99, so which is 165, right? 165 plus 88, you will get 253 minus 2. So 251 is the answer, which is equal to RHS, right? Therefore, option D satisfies the given equation, or option D balance the given equation. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question number 6. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at line AB as shown. Here the mirror is placed at AB, right? So the word is cricket, right? So image of, particularly the mirror image of cricket looks like, since the mirror is placed horizontally, right? So here the mirror is placed horizontally. So image of C looks exactly like C, right? If the mirror is placed vertically like this, So image of C looks like this, right? Since it is placed horizontally, image of C will be exactly like the original C, right? Next comes R. Image of R will be like this. So inverted, right? So inverted images. So next I comes. Image of I will be like original I, and C will be as it is, right? Image of K looks like this, inverted, and image of E will be same as original E. Then image of T will be inverted T, right? Therefore, image of cricket will be like this. Look at the options. Option D is the right answer, which is image of cricket, right? Option D is the right answer. If the mirror is placed vertically like this, right? So you will get exactly the mirror image like this, right? So mirror image of, so if I write cricket in this order, CKET like this, so you will get image of T at first. Since T is a symmetrical letter, so image of T will be exactly same as original T, right? So whereas E looks later, so image of E will be like this. Since E is not a symmetrical letter, its image will be different, right? So whereas K, mirror image of K will be like this, right? So it continues. Whereas here the mirror is placed horizontally, so image of cricket looks like this. So option D is the right answer. Question number 7. Select the correct option that indicates the arrangement of the given words in the order in which they appear in an English dictionary. Here there are 6 words given, right? 6 words given. So first one is recreation, second one is recede, recorder, recliner, and reconcile, and recognition, right? So all these words start with R. Each word starts with R. And there is a common letter E also. So first 2 letters are common. We'll write as it is, R-E, R-E, R-E. So 6 words are there. So we'll write 6 times, right? Therefore, their arrangement according to English dictionary depends on third letter, right? So in each word, third letter is C, right? We'll write third letter as it is, R-E-C. 3 letters are common. So look at the fourth letter in each word. Here, fourth letter in the second word, recede, is E, right? Fourth letter is E, which comes before the remaining fourth letters, right? Therefore, recede comes first, right? Compared to the remaining letter, recede comes first, so which is the second word, right? Second word. So next comes R-E-C-L. L comes after E. Therefore, R-E-C-L-I-N-E-R. Recliner comes after second word, which is recede, right? Next comes R-E-C-O. O comes after L, right? So recognition. Recognition comes after fourth word, which is recliner. So recognition is sixth word, right? So next comes after O. Yes, reconcile also, in which the fourth letter is O and the fifth letter is N here, right? So whereas in the sixth word recognition, fifth letter is G. G comes before N. Therefore, reconcile is the next word, right? So next comes, so the third word, which is recorder, R-E-C-O, R comes after N, right? Therefore, recorder comes after reconcile, so which is third word, right? Whereas the last word will be recreation. Recreation. Since the fourth letter is R here, which comes after O, therefore recreation comes at last. Therefore, the order of these words would be 2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 1, right? So, in the order in which they appear in an English dictionary, right? So this is the order. Look at the options. 2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 1. Option A is the right answer. Question number 8. Select the figure that will come next in the following series. So the given series has 4 figures. We need to find the 5th one. Alright. So in the first figure, this circle and plus signs, these two signs are moving up and down in each step. So look at the second figure in which the plus sign is on the top, right? Whereas circle is so in the middle, right? Whereas in the next figure, the circle goes up and the plus sign comes down. Therefore, these two signs are moving up and down, right? So I'll write plus and circular symbols are moving. Circular symbols are moving up and down, right? Therefore, in the last figure, fifth figure, so position of the circular symbol or circular sign should be here on the top. Below that, there should be a plus sign, right? So these two signs are moving up and down in each step. So whereas the remaining signs, so here, so the into sign and triangular symbol and a rectangular symbol. So these three symbols are moving in clockwise direction in each step. They're continuously changing their position in each step. Here, into sign, so which is shifted to its next position in clockwise direction. So which is here in the middle. Whereas it goes to its next position in the next step, right? Therefore, so into triangle, even the rectangle symbol, right? So in each step, so they are shifting their positions in clockwise direction, right? In clockwise direction. Therefore, in the fifth figure, right? So position of into sign should be here in the middle, right? So whereas the triangular symbol position should be here down, whereas the rectangular symbol position should be here on the top, right top, right? Therefore, fifth figure looks like this, right? So first a circular sign or circular symbol. So next is a rectangular symbol, and third symbol will be, or third sign will be a plus sign, and fourth sign should be an into sign, and at last there will be a triangular symbol. So option A is exactly the fifth series or fifth figure in the given series, right? Option A is the right answer. Question number 9. Select the letter cluster from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. Here the first letter cluster is AZK. So first cluster is AZK, right? And the next cluster is EVN. EVN, right? And the next cluster is IRQ. And the fourth cluster is OLT. We need to find the fifth letter cluster. So for that, so let us find the relation between all first letters, right? So first letter of first cluster is A, plus 4 gives first letter of second cluster, right? Since E is 5, positional value of E is 5, A is 1, so A plus 4 gives E. Whereas E plus 4, E is 5, I is 9, E plus 4 gives I, right? And O is 15, right? I is 9. So I plus 6 gives O, right? So to get the next letter, so which is the first letter of the fifth cluster, so we need to add again the same number, which is 6 to O. 15 plus 6 gives 21, so which is U, right? So in the first two steps, we have added 4 to the first letters, and in the last two steps, we have added 6 to get the first letter, right? Therefore, so in the last cluster, first letter is U, right? Now concentrate on the second letters, right? In the first cluster, Z is 26, right? V is 22. So we can write Z minus 4 as V, right? Whereas R is 18, V is 22. So V minus 4 is equal to R, right? So here L is 12, R is 18, right? So 18 minus 6, subtract 6 from R to get next letter, which is L. Therefore, in the last step also, we need to subtract 6 from L, right? In the first two steps, we have subtracted 4, and in the last two steps, we need to subtract 6, right? So L minus 6, L is 12, minus 6 is 6, which is F. right? So now concentrate on third letters, all third letters. So here K is 11. So N is 14. So K plus 3 is N. Here Q is 17, N is 14, so N plus Q, right? So whereas T is 20, Q is 17, therefore Q plus 3 is T, right? So in all the 4 steps, we have added 3 here, right? Therefore, to the last step, right, we need to add 3 to the third letter. So 20 plus 3 is 23, which is W. Therefore, last letter cluster is UFW. So look at the options. Option A is the right answer. Question number 10. In a certain code language, Apple is coded as 116.16125. Then how is Doubt coded in that language? Here, Apple is coded as 116.16125, right? So here A is coded as 1 because its positional value is 1, right? Therefore, A is coded as 1. Then P, positional value of P is 16. So P is coded as 16. Again, P is coded as 16, right? And next letter is L. Its positional value is 12. Therefore, L is coded as 12. E is coded as 5. Therefore, Apple is coded as 116.16125, right? Similarly, Doubt, D-O-U-B-T, Doubt, right? Positional value of D is 4. Of O is 15, right? Of U is 21. Positional value of B is 2. Positional value of T is 20. Right? Therefore, Doubt will be coded as 415-21220. Right? Option A is the right answer. 415-21220. Right? Therefore, option A. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Examsnet.com, right? You can practice all these questions by downloading our app. The link is given in the description box. Question number 11. Consider the above series. If the latter half is reversed, the number of symbols that will be preceded by a letter and followed by a digit is. If the latter half is reversed means we need to consider the latter half first, right? So for that, let us count number of letters and symbols in the given series, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Totally, there are 22 symbols and letters together in the given series, right? So half of 22 is 11, right? So this latter part is the next or last 11 letters and symbols, right? So if the latter half is reversed, so for that, let us consider first 11 letters and symbols, right? So up to 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So up to, yes, and between 7 and. So make 2 parts in this. So this will be the latter part. Last 11 letters and digits. If the latter half is reversed, so let us reverse the latter half part. For that, first let us consider the first part, hash 2a and a dollar symbol k 5 percentage t and 7. This is the first part, and the latter part, when it is reversed, 1 comes first, right? So next comes at the rate of, then q, l, then there is a slash b, x plus y, n, and at last and, right? Here the question is, if the latter half is reversed, the number of symbols that will be preceded by a letter and followed by a digit. So we need to find such a symbol which is preceded by a letter. That means before the symbol, there should be a letter. There should be a letter before the symbol, and after the symbol, there should be a digit, right? So number of symbols which are preceded by, before that symbol, preceded by a letter and followed by a digit, right? So look for that symbol which is preceded by a letter. So here is a symbol hash which is preceded by a letter R and followed by a digit 2, right? So look for another symbol. So here at the rate of is preceded by a digit, not the letter, right? So it is reverse here. Therefore, there is only one such symbol which is preceded by a letter, which is R, and followed by a digit 2, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. So there is only one such symbol. Question number 12. Which two mathematical operators should be interchanged to make the given equation correct? So here is an equation, students. So if we interchange according to the four options, if we interchange according to option A, so division and subtraction signs, so whether the left hand side of the equation is equal to right hand side or not, that we need to check, right? So consider the left hand side. So 18 into 6, right? Plus 12 according to option A, interchange division and subtraction sign. So 12 minus 7 becomes divided by 7. So divided by 2 becomes minus 2 is equal to, consider this as option A, right? So here students, we need to follow BODMAS rule. There is no bracket part to remove. There is no off part, right? So we'll start with division, right? So 18 into 6 plus 12 divided by 7. So it is 1.7, right? So 1.7 something you will get, right? So 7.4 you will get minus 2. So next comes multiplication. So 108, 18 into 6, 108 plus 1.74 minus 2, right? Next comes addition followed by subtraction. So you will get a decimal number, right? Decimal. So which is not equal to 1, RHS part. Therefore, option A is not the answer, right? So we cannot interchange division and subtraction signs so that LHS will be equal to RHS, right? So next comes interchange plus and into, right? So 18 into 6 becomes 18 plus 6 plus 12 becomes into 12 minus 7 divided by 2, right, is equal to, again according to BODMAS rule, start with division. So 18 plus 6 into 12 minus 7 divided by 2 becomes 3.5, right? So next comes multiplication, 18 plus 72 minus 3.5. Next comes addition, add 18 and 72, right? 82, 90 minus 3.5, you will get a decimal, right? Which is 86.5 you will get, which is not equal to 1. Therefore, option B is not the answer. So next comes option C. If we interchange subtraction and addition signs, equation becomes 18 into 6 plus 12 becomes minus 12. Minus 7 becomes plus 7 divided by 2 is equal to. So again from BODMAS rule, 18 into 6 minus 12 plus 7 by 2 is 3.5. Next comes multiplication. So 108 minus 12 plus 3.5. Again you will get a decimal, right? Which is not equal to 1. So let us try option D. Interchange into and division sign. 18 into 6 becomes 18 divided by 6 plus 12 minus 7 divided by 2 becomes into 2 is equal to, so according to BODMAS rule, first division, 18 by 6 is 3 plus 12 minus 7 into 2. Next comes multiplication, 3 plus 12 minus 7 into 2 becomes 14, right? Which is equal to 15 minus 14 is equal to 1. Therefore, if we interchange into and division signs, LHS will be equal to RHS, right? Therefore, to make the given equation correct, we need to interchange so multiplication and division signs in the given equation. So option D is the right answer. Question number 13. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the given sets. Here is a note, operation should be performed on the whole numbers. That means we should not break down the numbers into its constant digits. For example, 13, or consider any number which is 45. We should not consider 4 and 5 separately, and we should not operate 4 and 5 separately. That means, so operations on 4 and 5 separately should not be performed, right? Therefore, consider the given two sets of numbers. In the first set, so there are three numbers, 67, 63, and 64. These numbers are related as, consider first number 67 minus second number. So 67 minus 63 is 4, whereas cube of 4, right, is equal to 64, which is the third number. Here the simple rule is first number minus second number, its cube is equal to third number, right? Third number. Therefore, cube of the difference between first two numbers is equal to third number. Very simple rule. So consider the second set also, right? So 24 minus 17 is 7, whereas cube of 7 is 343. Right? Among the given four options, so which option follows the same logic, right? So consider option A, 75 minus 69, which is 6, whereas cube of 6 is 6 into 6 into 6, so which is 36 into 6 is 216, which is third number according to the given set, right? Therefore, first number minus second number, its whole cube is third number. Therefore, option A follows the same logic, right? So the remaining options, they do not follow. If you want, you can verify it. So option A is the right answer. Question number 14. Select the number which can replace the question mark in the following series. Here, students, the first number is 1215 and the second number is 2323, right? So let us consider the difference between two numbers, right? So I'll consider 2323 minus 1215. So 30 minus 5, 8. So 1 minus 1. Then comes 3 minus 2. So 1108 is the difference, right? So, or you can consider it as plus 1108 gives the next number, right? So 1215 plus 110, it gives 2323. Consider the next number 3431, which is greater than the second number. Therefore, we need to add a number. For that, consider the difference 3431 minus 2323. So the difference is again 1108. Therefore, we need to add 1108 to the previous number to get the next number. Right? Therefore, to get the fourth number, right, according to the question, to get the fourth number, we need to add the same number, which is 1108, to the previous number, which is 3431. Right? So add 1108 to 3431. So you will get 4539, right? 4539. Right? Therefore, the fourth number is 4539. Option B is the right answer. You can verify the answer by considering the last number, which is 5647. Right? So, if you add 1108 to 4539 plus 1108, so 7 and 4, 6, 5647. Therefore, the answer is verified. Therefore, the fourth number in the given series is 4539. Question 15. Select the option that is related to the fourth number in the same way as the first number is related to the second number. And the fifth number is related to the sixth number. Right? Here, the first two numbers are 15 and 230. Right? So, these two numbers are related as, so first number square, 15 square is 225, right? Whereas 225 plus 5 is 230. Therefore, we can say first number square, right? So, square of first number plus 5 gives second number, right? A simple rule. right? Similarly, consider fifth and sixth number. Fifth number is 29, sixth number is 846. Consider square of fifth number, 29 square, so which is 841 you will get. So 29 into 29 you will get 841, right? So whereas 841 plus 5 gives 846, which is sixth number. Therefore, the logic is same. First number square plus 5 gives second number. Similarly, to get the third number, follow the same logic. So here, the nearest square number to 329. So, or else you can consider 329 minus 5. So, it gives 324. So, this 324 is square of which number? Square of 18. Therefore, third number is 18. So that it satisfies the same logic, right? 18 square plus 5 is equal to, so 324 plus 5, which is 329, which is the fourth number, right? Therefore, 18 is the third number, right? Option A is the right answer. Question 16. In a code language, price is written as RPZIF, power is written as OPEWS. How will money be written in the same language, right? So consider the first word price, PRIZE, right? Here P is coded as R. So just interchange P and R, right, to get the code. So P is coded as R, whereas R is coded as P. Whereas I and Z, consider I and Z interchange their positions, right? So I is coded as Z, Z is coded as I. Whereas E is coded as F. Next letter to E is F. So according to alphabetical series, next letter to E is F. Therefore, price is coded as RPZIF. Here, first two letters should be interchanged and third and fourth letters should be interchanged and the fifth letter should be coded as its next letter, right? So E plus 1, right? Similarly, power, POWER. Interchange first two letters, right? So P should be coded as O, O should be coded as P. Interchange W and E. W should be coded as E, E should be coded as W. So next letter to R, R plus 1 gives yes. Therefore, power is coded as OPEWS. Similarly, money, MONEY, money will be coded as interchange first two letters. So it becomes OM. Next two letters, it becomes EN. So Y plus 1 is Z. Therefore, money will be coded as OMENZ. So OMENZ, option D is the right answer. Question number 17. Select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. Here, students, the first number is 632. Second number is 637. So, 632 plus 5 gives 637, right? Third number is 644. So, 637, second number, plus 7 gives 644, right? So, consider the next number, which is 653. So 644 plus 9 gives 653, right? And the next number is 664, right? 653 plus 11 gives 664. So look at the numbers which are added here. So these numbers are consecutive odd numbers. 6, not 6, 5, 7, 9 and 11. These are consecutive odd numbers. So next odd number to 11 is 13. So add 13 to 664 to get the last number. So 664 plus 13 gives 677. Therefore, the sixth number is 677, option A. Question 18. Select the letter cluster from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. Here, students, the first cluster is KZRS. So consider KZRS. Right? And the next cluster is HWUV. So HWUV. Right? So next is ETXY. ETXY. So we need to find the fourth cluster here, right? For that, consider all first letters, right? So K, H and E. So positional value of k is 11. So of h is 8. Therefore, we can write k minus 3 as h, right? K minus 3, which is 11 minus 3 is 8, right? Whereas h is 8 is 5, h minus 3 is e, right? So to the first letter, right? To get the first letter of the next cluster, subtract 3 from the previous first letter. Very simple rule, right? Therefore, to get the next cluster, right? Particularly first letter of the next cluster, subtract 3 from E. So E is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2, which is B. So first letter in the next cluster is B. So concentrate on second letters, right? Z is 26. W is 23. So again, subtract 3 from Z to get W, right? So T is 20, W is 23. Therefore, W minus 3 gives T. Therefore, T minus 3. Again, subtract 3 from T. So 20 minus 3 is 17, which is Q, right? So how third letters are related here? So R is, so what is positional value of R? It is 18. U is 21, right? So 18 plus 3 gives 21. R plus 3 gives U, whereas U plus 3, U is 21 plus 3 is 24, which is X, right? Similarly, X plus 3. So X is 24. So 25, 26, 27. 27 is nothing but A, right? So X plus 3 gives A, right? Similarly, the last letters, right? So S and V. So S is 19, V is 22. So S plus 3 is V, right? And V and Y, how these two letters are related? Again, add 3. V plus 3 gives Y. Similarly, Y plus 3. Y is 25. So plus 1 is 26, which is Z. Plus 2 is A plus 3 is B, right? Therefore, Y plus 3 gives B. Therefore, fourth cluster is BQAB. BQAB. So, option C is the right answer. You can verify this answer by taking the last cluster. So, in that the rule is first letter minus 3. B minus 3. B minus 1 is A. Minus 2 is Z. Minus 3 is Y. Right? So, Q minus 3. So, Q is 17. Minus 3 is, it is 14, right? So, which is nothing but N. So, A plus 3. A plus 3 is D, right? Whereas B plus 3 is E. Therefore, the answer is verified. So, Y and D is the last cluster, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 19. Javed is the husband of Imran's father's only daughter. Aziz is Rahman's eldest son. Shaheen has two brothers, Imran and Aziz. How is Javed related to Rahman? Here, students, let's make a family tree using some symbols. Here, we use a circular symbol for all females, a rectangular symbol for all males. So, a single horizontal line for siblings, and double horizontal line, parallel lines for married couple, and a vertical line or slightly slanted line for difference of generation. Difference of generation. Right? Now consider the question. Javed is the husband of Imran's father's only daughter. So let us consider Imran first. Imran. So male. So use a rectangular symbol. Imran's father. So here is a person who is Imran's father. Imran's father. Imran's father's only daughter. So will be Imran's sister, right? Imran and so his father's only daughter are siblings. Use a single horizontal line, right? So Imran's father, daughter. Right? Then Aziz is Rahman's eldest son. So then who is Rahman? For that, consider next question. Shaheen has two brothers, Imran and Aziz. So Shaheen means Imran's father's only daughter is Shaheen then. Right? So Shaheen has two brothers. So one of the brothers is Imran and another is Aziz. Therefore, Imran and Aziz are also siblings. Aziz. Two brothers. So you use rectangular symbol. Then consider this. Aziz is Rahman's elder's son. Therefore, Imran's father is Rahman. Imran's father is Rahman, who has two sons. Elder son is Aziz. So another son is Imran, and he has a daughter, Shahid. Right? Then the question is, here one more point is left. Javed is the husband of Imran's father's only daughter. That means Javed is the husband of Shaheen. Therefore, Shaheen and Javed are married couple. Javed is a male, right? Married couple use double or parallel lines, right? Now the question is, how is Javed related to Rahman? So Javed becomes son-in-law of Rahman. So daughter's husband becomes son-in-law. Therefore, Javed is son-in-law of Rahman. Option A is the right answer. Question 20. Select the option figure in which the given figure is embedded. So here is the given figure, right? So a vertical line and a horizontal line. So here is a triangular portion, right? So this figure is embedded in, so look at option B. Option B, so which I am showing now. So in this part of option B, the given figure is embedded. Small vertical line and a horizontal line and a triangular portion, right? Therefore, given figure is embedded in option D. Question 21. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully. Assuming the information given in the statements is true, even if it appears to be at variance with commonly known facts, decide which of the given conclusion logically follows from the statements. So students, here are three statements given, right? So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram, right? So all wires are charges. So first statement, all wires. Consider set of wires. All wires are charges. So set of wires is completely included in set of charges. Right? So next statement, some charges are phones. So some portion of charges. So some charges are phones, set of phones. And this part, right, which is common to both phones and charges, indicates second statement. And third one, all charges are equipment. So set of charges is completely included in set of equipments. Set of equipment. Therefore, all chargers are equipment. So come to the conclusion part. Some equipment are phones. So since some part of chargers is part of phones also, therefore some equipment. So some part of chargers is also part of equipment. Therefore, some equipment are phones is a true conclusion. It follows, right? Whereas the second one, all wires are phones. So here there is no relation between phones and wires here, right? But it can be possible if set of wires is here. If set of wires will be included here, so that first statement satisfies, right? So if the set of wires is included here, then only it is possible. Otherwise, according to the statement, there is no relation between wires and phones. Therefore, second conclusion is a false conclusion, right? Therefore, option, so look at the options. Option C, only first conclusion follows, right? Conclusion 1 follows. Some equipment are phones. Option C. Question number 22. Choose the alternative which is an odd word or odd number or odd letter pair out of the given alternatives. So out of 4 alternatives, so we need to find the odd number pair, right? So first number pair is 5630. Here the logic is product of 5 and 6. 56 is the first number. Product of 5 and 6 is equal to 30, which is the second number, right? Very simple logic. Whereas second option, 87, product of 8 and 7 is equal to 56, which is next number, right? It follows the same logic. So consider next 4 and 3. 4 into 3 gives 12, which is the second number, right? Therefore, so the last pair, 3 into 3 is 9, but the second number in the last pair is 10. So, which doesn't follow the same logic. Therefore, option D is the right answer. That means option D is odd number pair, right? So, in which 3 into 3 is 9, which is not equal to 10, right? Therefore, option D is the answer. Question number 23. Which figure will replace the question mark in the following figure series? So, series has 5 figures, right? We need to find the 6th figure here. For that, consider the first figure, right? So, which has a symbol inside the box and a symbol which is outside the box, right? Now, I'm considering a square box and a symbol inside the box. I'll name the position of the symbol as first position, and here I'll name it as second position, third, 4, 5, and the 6th position of the symbol, 7, and 8 different positions of the symbols, right? I'm naming like this, right? Now consider the first figure, right? So third figure and fifth figure, odd numbered figures, right? So with respect to this symbol I'm showing now, this symbol, right? So look at the position of the symbol in each figure, right? In the third figure, position of the symbol will be here, which is the 4th position, right? This position is 4th position, right? So whereas in the 5th figure, so position of the same symbol is a 7th position. Therefore, after skipping 2 positions, right? So this symbol, which is inside the box, so it is directly going to the 4th position. So after skipping 2 positions, second and third position, right? So whereas in the 5th figure, again it skips 2 positions and directly goes to 7th position, right? And look at the symbol which is outside the box, right? So here the symbol which is inside the box is rotating or shifting its position in the clockwise direction, right? Now focus on the symbol which is outside the box, this arrow mark which is outside the box, right? So consider first, third and fifth figures. First, third and fifth figures, right? These 3 figures, fifth figures. And the position of arrow mark which is outside the box, right? This position is changing in anti-clockwise direction, right? Anti-clockwise direction, right? And the positions are, first it was third position here, and in the third figure it is 8th position, right? That means after skipping 2 position, right, it goes to next position, right, in anti-clockwise direction. And also in the 5th figure, so it skips its 2 position and directly goes to 5th position, right? This is the rule. Same rule is applicable for the second, 4th, and the 6th figure also, right? So let us apply the same rule, right? So focus on second figure, so in which the symbol inside the box is in the second position, right? Second position. It goes to 5th position after skipping 2 positions, right? Therefore, in the 6th figure, I'm showing 6th figure here, right? So in the 4th figure, so the symbol inside the box was in the 5th position. Therefore, in the 6th figure, the symbol should be in the 8th position, right? After skipping 2 position, it goes to its 8th position, right? Now focus on the symbol which is outside the box, right? So which is an arrow mark. So focus on the second figure, 4th figure, and 6th figure. So second figure, so arrow mark is here in the first position, right? So the same arrow mark goes to 6th position, right? Again, it skips 2 positions, but in the anti-clockwise direction, right? Anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, in the 6th figure, position of the arrow mark should be, right? Skip 2 positions in the anti-clockwise direction, 5th and 4th. So it should go to where? So it should go to 3rd position, like this, right? So skip 2 positions, 1, 2, so it should go to 4th position. Therefore, 6th figure looks like, look at the options. So Symbol inside the box should be at the corner and arrow mark should be here. So option C is the right answer, which is the sixth figure. Question 24. Which of the following diagrams shows the relationship between festival Diwali and Baisakhi? So here students, Baisakhi and Diwali are two different festivals. So they come under the same category, festival. Therefore, we'll consider Diwali and Baisakhi as two different festivals, right? Diwali and Baisakhi, right? So both these festivals come under the same category of festivals, right? So this diagram represents the relationship between, yes, festivals, Diwali and Baisakhi. Here, Diwali and Baisakhi are two different festivals. There is no relation between Diwali and Baisakhi, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 25. In a certain code language, sibling is written as YOHROTM. Then how will officer be written in the same code language? So here, sibling will write SIBLING, right? So sibling is written as YOH. So here, S is coded as Y. Relation between S and Y is, S is 19. Positional value of S is 19. Y is 25. So S plus 6 gives Y. Whereas I is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15, which is O. Right? Similarly, B is 2. Right? B plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8, which is H. Similarly, S plus 6. L plus 6. So L is 12 plus 6 is 18, which is R. Right? Similarly, I plus 6 again. So I is coded as O. N plus 6. N is 14 plus 6 is 20, which is T. And G plus 6 gives 7 plus 6, 13, which is M. So YOHROTM. So sibling is coded as YOHROTM. Similarly, officer. We'll consider OFFICER. Officer. Right? Add 6 to each letter. Right? So O plus 6. So O is 15 plus 6, 21, which is U. F plus 6. F is 6 plus 6 is 12, which is L. Again F plus 6, L. I plus 6, 9 plus 6, which is 15, which is O. Right? So C plus 6, 3 plus 6 is 9, which is I. And E plus 6, E is 5 plus 6 is 11, which is K. And R plus 6, R is 18. 18 plus 6, 24, which is X. Therefore, officer will be coded as ULLOIKX. ULLOIKX. Option B is the right answer. Question 26. Which of the following festival is celebrated for 9 days in Daman and Diu? Here options are Nariyal Purnima, Garbha, folk dance and Analogies. Here Garbha festival is celebrated for 9 days in Daman and Diu. So option B is the right answer. The major festivals of Daman and Diu are Garbha Mahotsav, folk dance festival and Nariyal Purnima, right? So here Garbha festival is celebrated for 9 days, a holy month of Ashwin, right? So 9 days. 9 days, right? It is celebrated for 9 days. So, in a holy month of Ashwin, in the honor of Ma Amba. In the honor of Ma Amba. Right? So, whereas Nariyal Purnima festival dedicated to the sea god. To the sea god. And people offers coconut to the mighty sea god. Whereas folk dance festival has great importance in the cultural tradition of Daman, right? So here students, many people participate in Garbha festival with enthusiasm and dance to the tunes of Dhola and Garbha songs. Therefore, here to the given question, Garbha festival is celebrated for 9 days in Daman and Diu. Option B is the right answer. Question 27. The components of Human Development Index are. Human Development Index means HDI. The components of HDI are, according to the given options, life expectancy per capita GDP and sex ratio. And option B, sex ratio, educational attainment and pure drinking water. So option C, life expectancy per capita GDP and educational attainment. And option D, per capita GDP, infrastructure and sex ratio. So here option C. So the life expectancy per capita GDP and educational attainment are the components of Human Development Index, right? So here Human Development Index HDI is an initiative of the United Nations Development Program. It is an initiative of United Nations Development Program, UNDP. Right? The HDI was created to emphasize that people's social and economic factors should be the ultimate criteria for assessing the development of a country, not economic growth alone. It was created by Pakistani economist Mehboob Haq. So created by Pakistani economist Mehboob ul Haq in 1990. Right? So the major indicators or major components of HDI are health. So health, that is nothing but a life expectancy at birth. Right? Major components are health or life expectancy at birth. And secondly, it is education or expected years of schooling. So whereas third one, standard of living. So gross national income per capita. So GDP, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. So which are the indicators or components of HDI? Question 28. Humidity is the amount of dash present in air. So it is the amount of water vapor present in air. So amount of humidity in the atmosphere is a measure of moisture in the air. So it's a measure of moisture in the air, right? So the moisture in the atmosphere is derived from water bodies through evaporation and from plants through transpiration. So it is derived from water. Moisture is derived from water through evaporation and from plants through transpiration. So or evapotranspiration, right? Both are same. So water vapor in air varies from 0 to 4%. So these water vapors vary from 0 to 4% by volume of the atmosphere. So option B is the right answer. Humidity is the amount of water vapor present in air, right? Question 29. Who has become the first Assamese woman to assure Indian an Olympic medal? Here options are Mirabai Chanu, Mary Kom, Laulina Borgohain and Hima Das. So option C is the right answer. So Laulina Borgohain has become the first Assamese woman to win Olympic medal, right? So here Laulina Borgohain has become first ever Assamese woman and third Indian boxer. So she's the third Indian boxer to win an Olympic medal. After legendary boxers like Mary Kom and Vijender Singh. So after Mary Kom and Vijender Singh. Right? Laulina Borgohain booked herself a spot in Tokyo Olympics 2020. So in Tokyo Olympics 2020. So in the 69 kg category. 69 kg category in March after a 5-0 win. So after 5-0 win over Uzbekistan's Maftunakhon Malieva in the 2020 Asia and Ocean Boxing Olympic Qualification Tournament. She became the first ever sportswoman from Assam. So first woman from Assam. to qualify for the Olympics. Assam to qualify for the Olympics. Therefore, so option C is the right answer. Question 30. Water rises up a capillary tube because of. Options are elasticity, surface tension, viscosity, and density. Here, option B is the right answer. Because of surface tension, water rises up a capillary tube. Here, what is surface tension? It's a property of the surface of a liquid. So, for example, let us consider the capillary tube, and surface of the liquid means surface of water, right? So in this particular case, so surface tension is the property of the surface of a liquid that allows it to resist an external force. So to resist an external force, due to the cohesive nature of water molecules, due to the cohesive nature of water molecules. Then what is cohesive nature, right? So may I ask, what is cohesive nature of water molecule? It is the stickiness that water molecules have for each other. So for example, consider two water molecules or more than two water molecules. So the stickiness or the force between two water molecules, right? So the stickiness that water molecules have for each other is called cohesive force or cohesive nature, right? Stickiness that water molecules have for each other is called cohesive nature or cohesive force, right? So for the given question, so here students, water rises up a capillary tube because of, so here when we ask for cohesion and adhesion, so adhesion, the capillary action occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesive forces between the liquid molecules. So one more term comes, which is adhesion, right? Just imagine a water molecules and wall of the capillary tube. There is a force exists, particularly in general term, we can say stickiness exists, right? Stickiness which exists between wall of the capillary tube and water molecule, right? This stickiness or the force is called adhesive force or adhesion, right? So here the capillary action occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesive forces between the liquid molecules. Here, adhesion between water molecule and the wall is stronger than the stickiness between the water molecules, right? Therefore, the capillary action occurs. The adhesion of water to the walls of a vessel will cause an upward force on the liquid at the edges. Therefore, water rises up, right? And results in a meniscus that turns upwards, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Whereas the remaining terms, elasticity means it's a property of solid materials to return to their original shape, right? So property of solid materials to return to their original shape is called elasticity. Whereas viscosity, option C, viscosity means at a molecular level, viscosity is a result of the interaction between the different molecules in a fluid, right? So whereas density, the last option, density is mass per unit volume of a substance, right? Or number of molecules, right, of a substance per unit volume, right? Number of molecules is nothing but mass of the substance per unit volume is called density, right? For the given question, water rises up the capillary tube because of surface tension is the answer. Question 31. The Hornbill Festival is celebrated in which state? So options are Nagaland, Assam, Meghalaya, and Arunachal Pradesh. So this festival, Hornbill Festival, is celebrated in Nagaland, right? So it's a celebration held every year from 1st to 10th December. 1st December to 10th December. Every year in Nagaland, Northeast India, right? So it is also called Festival of Festivals. Also called Festival of Festivals. Festival of festivals. Right? So it is celebrated to revive, protect, sustain, and to promote the richness of the Naga heritage and traditions. So to promote, revive, to sustain, right, the richness of Naga heritage. Naga heritage and its traditions. So option A is the right answer. Question 32. Which of the following plant groups has a vascular system, produces spores but does not have seeds? Right? So here, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, Angiosperms. So we all know that kingdom Plantae comprises divisions like Algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, and Angiosperms. So we'll consider kingdom Plantae. Kingdom Plantae. So in which the types are algae. So it comprises algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. Here, Pteridophyta plants possess vascular tissues. So in which? So they possess vascular tissues, right? Xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Right? So these are present in cool, damp, and shady places. Right? So these plants, so present in cool, damp, and shady places. The main plant body is the sporophyte and it produces spores. Right? The spores germinate to form megaspores and macrospores. The plant do not produce seeds. Right? Therefore, the question but does not have seed. Right? So therefore, option B is the right answer. Right? So Pteridophyta group, it has a vascular system. It has two vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. Right? So here the zygote form inside the female gametophyte. The plant has a vascular system and produces spores but does not have a seed. Right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 33. Which of the following is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime? Soap, washing soda, bleaching powder, and plaster of Paris. These are the options, right? So when dry slaked lime reacts with chlorine, bleaching powder is formed, right? So dry slaked lime. So when it reacts with chlorine, so bleaching powder is formed. Bleaching powder. Right? So here, during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride, chlorine is produced. So aqueous sodium chloride, NaCl, right? So during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride, chlorine is produced, Cl2. So when it is undergone for electrolysis, Cl2 gas is produced. So when this chlorine gas is used in the, and when it is passed through dry slaked lime, so bleaching powder is formed, right? So this chlorine gas is used in the production of bleaching powder, right? So chemical formula for bleaching powder is CaOCl2, calcium oxychloride, right? So, but the actual composition is quite complex. So option C is the right answer, right? So bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime. So this is chlorine is produced by the electrolysis of aqueous solution of sodium chloride, right? Option C is the right answer. Question 34. Which of the following gases save us from the harmful ultraviolet radiations coming from the sun? So here Ozone gas saves us from the harmful ultraviolet radiations. So here, ultraviolet radiations. Ultraviolet, it's a form of electromagnetic radiation with a wavelength of 10 nanometer. So wavelength lambda ranges from 10 nanometer to 400 nanometer. Right? It's a form of electromagnetic radiation. Ultraviolet radiation is undetectable by human eye. So many insects, however, are able to see ultraviolet radiations. So most of the ultraviolet radiation in sunlight is absorbed by oxygen in Earth's atmosphere, which forms the ozone layer of the lower stratosphere. Right? So ozone layer is composed of 3 oxygen atoms, right? So O3 is the formula for ozone, right? It's a highly reactive gas. Reactive gas, right? Therefore, so when ultraviolet radiation in sunlight is absorbed by oxygen in Earth's atmosphere, it forms ozone layer, right? So when it is absorbed by ultraviolet radiation is absorbed by oxygen in the atmosphere, it forms ozone layer. Right? So ozone, it's both a natural and a man-made product that occurs in the Earth's upper atmosphere. Ozone is an inorganic molecule with the chemical formula O3, right? It's a pale blue gas. Pale blue gas. Right? So with a distinctively pungent smell. Pungent smell. Therefore, for the given question, ozone, option C is the answer. Question 35. Provision for all India services is given under which article? So it is given under Article 312. So provision for all India services, right? It's given under 312 article. So Article 312 states that if the Council of States has declared by resolution supported by not less than 2/3 of the members present. So not less than 2/3, right? 2/3 of the members present and voting that it is necessary or expedient in the national interest so to do. Parliament may by law provide for the creation of one or more all India services. Right? Option A is the right answer. Whereas the remaining options, Article 212 states courts not to inquire into proceedings of the legislature. Whereas Article 316 states appointment and term of office of members, public service commissions. Article 320 states functions of public service commissions, right? So these are the responsibilities. So whereas Article 312, so provision of for all Indian service, all India services is given under Article 312. Option A is the right answer. Question 36. In which article of Constitution of India prescribes for the submission of annual report of the work done by the State Public Service Commission? So, in Article 323 of Constitution of India, right, prescribes for the submission of an annual report of the work done by the State Public Service Commission to the Governor of the state. So here it shall be the duty of the Union Commission to present annually to the President a report as to the work done by the Commission, and on the receipt of such report, the President shall cause a copy thereof together with the memorandum explaining as respects the cases, if any, where the advice of the Commission was not accepted. The reason for such non-acceptance to be laid before each House of Parliament. So Article 323 is the right answer. Question 37. Black soil is also known as black dash soil. It's also known as black cotton soil because black soil is ideal for growing cotton. So it is ideal for growing cotton. Growing cotton. So this soil is rich in lime, iron, magnesium, calcium carbonate, and potash. So rich in lime, iron, magnesium, calcium carbonate, and potash. So they generate cracks during the dry season and become sticky during wet. The black soils can retain moisture for a long period that helps the crop to grow during the hot season, right? Therefore, so black soil is also known as black cotton soil. Question 38. Which nutrient is chlorella rich in? Here, so protein is the right answer. So whereas the chlorella is known as space algae. Chlorella is also known as space algae. Space algae, and it is used in space research. It serves as a good source of food for humans in space as it contains high level of iron, vitamins, and amino acids. So it contains high level of iron, vitamin, and amino acids. Right? Therefore, it serves as a good source of food for humans in space. Right? So here it grows easily in the presence of sunlight, minerals, and water, and using hydroponics. So therefore, so the nutrient, so which is chlorella rich in is protein. Option D is the right answer. Right? So here, although protein is a necessary macronutrient, not all protein-rich foods are made equal, and you may not require as much as you might believe. Right? So here option C is the right answer. Question 39. Which part of the digestive system receives secretions from the liver and the pancreas? Here, small intestine. Option D is the right answer. So, small intestine of the digestive system receives secretions from the liver and the pancreas, right? So, it is highly coiled. Small intestines are highly coiled. And it's about 6 to 8 meters long. 6 to 8 meters long. It receives secretions from the liver and the pancreas. The digested food can now pass into the blood vessel in the wall of the intestine, right? So digested food now pass into the blood vessels and in the walls of the intestine. This process is called absorption, right? So process of passing the digested food into blood vessel through the walls of the intestine. Through wall of intestine. Intestine is called absorption. The inner walls of the small intestine have thousands of finger-like outgrowths called villi. So inner walls of the small intestine have villi. So villi is nothing but small finger-like structures, right? The small intestine receives bile juice and stores it in the gallbladder. So for the given question, so the part of digestive system which receives secretion from the liver and pancreas is small intestine. Option D. Question 40. Which of the following posts is a constitutional post under Article 76 of the Constitution? Here, students, Article 76 of the Constitution of India deals with the Attorney General of India. It deals with Attorney General of India, option D. So here, Attorney General of India is appointed by the President on the advice of the government. So appointed by the President. By the President of India, right? President on the advice of the government. The President of India appoints a person who is qualified for the post of Supreme Court judge. He is the highest law officer in India. He is the chief legal advisor of the government of India. So, Attorney General of India, right? So, it is the post which is a constitutional post under Article 76. So, option D is the right answer. Question 41. In which 5-year plan was advocated planning shifted from agriculture to industries? So here option C, second 5-year plan was advocated planning shifted from agriculture to industries. So this plan, second 5-year plan, was spread across the time period of 1956 to 1961. So the areas of focus of the second 5-year plan were the development of the public sector and rapid industrialization. The areas were development of the public sector and rapid industrialization. So areas of focus of second 5-year plan, right? So the plan was followed by Mahalanobis model. So followed by Mahalanobis model. So which is based on the ideas of Indian statistician Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis. So he was a Indian statistician. Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis. The plan attempted to determine the optimal allocation of investment between productive sectors in order to maximize long-run economic growth. Therefore, for the given question, so second 5-year plan was advocated planning shifted from agriculture to industries. So option C is the right answer. Question 42. Pova Das is a popular folk dance from the state of Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Kerala, and Gujarat. Here, Pavadas or Povadas, both are same. Pavadas, it's a popular folk dance from the state of Maharashtra. Option B is the right answer. So, Povadas are presented in the Marathi Ballad form. So, in the Marathi Ballad form. This dance form describes the events in the life of the great Maratha ruler Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So the other popular dance in Maharashtra are Dhangri, Gaja, folk dances, Koli dance, Lavani dance, and Tamasha. These are the other folk forms in Maharashtra. So this dance form, Pavadas dance form, describes the events in the life of great Maratha ruler Chhatrapati Shivaji. So option B is the right answer. Question 43. With which of the following Indian states is the cultural festival of Shatsak Minsim associated? So it's associated with Meghalaya state. So Shatsak Minsim festival is associated with Meghalaya state. So it's the most important festival of Khasi clans of Meghalaya. This festival is celebrated in April every year for Thanksgiving, Mother of Nature, for a good harvest and for fresh sowing seeds. So this is an extraordinary celebration of Moose, also known as Moo of Cheerful Hearts. So Moo of Cheerful Hearts. So it's an extraordinary celebration of Moose. So called Moo of Cheerful Hearts. Therefore, so Shatsak Minsim festival, this cultural festival is associated with Meghalaya. Option A. Thorny bushes are found in dash region. Question 44. So here the options are Mediterranean, polar, dry desert, and high rainfall region. So here students, thorny bushes are found in a hot and dry desert climate. So option C is the right answer. So this hot and dry climate, desert climate with seasonal rainfall averaging 250 to 500 millimeters, right? Or less than 50 to 70 centimeter. So these thorny forests are found in semi-arid areas like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, then Chhattisgarh, then Uttar Pradesh and Haryana. So the main plants are acacias, palms, then euphorbias, and cacti. Right? These are the main plants found in these forests. And the stems are succulent to conserve water. Stems of these plants are succulent to conserve water because so the leaves are modified into spines. So for example, if you consider cacti plant, so the leaves are the sharp hornly-like structures in the plants are called spines. These are spines, right? Because the leaves of these plants are modified into spines or thorns and are small to minimize the transpiration. So these spines, they regulate the transpiration of water. That means they regulate the loss of water from the plant, right? Therefore, so thorny bushes are found in dry desert region. Option C is the right answer. Question 45. The northern part of the west coast of India is known as. So the northern part of the west coast of India is known as Konkan Coast. Option A is the right answer. Here students, Konkan Coast or Konkan, it's a stretch of land by the western coast of India. So by the western coast of India, it's a stretch of land, right? Running from Daman in the north to Karwar in the south. So Daman to Karwar. Karwar in the south, with the Arabian Sea to the west and the Deccan Plateau in the east. So Arabian Sea to the west to Deccan Plateau in the east, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 46. Who has won the Best Foreign Player Award of League One? So here students, options are Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, so Neymar Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. So here option B, Lionel Messi has been awarded as the best foreign player in League One for 2022 to 23 season. Right, 22-23 season. Messi has left his French club Paris Saint-Germain and he will be joining American football club Inter Miami. So he has left his French club Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain. And he will be joining the new club, which is American Football Club. So, joining American Football Club. Inter Miami. So therefore, option B is the right answer. So Lionel Messi has been awarded as the best foreign player award of League One. Question 47. According to the FIFA World Rankings, what is the current ranking of the Indian men's football team as of June 2023? So as of June 2023, Indian men's national football team has climbed up to 100th rank on FIFA's latest world rankings, right? Option C is the right answer, right? Surpassing teams like Lebanon and New Zealand to achieve the feat. So option C is the right answer. So this is after 5 years that Indian men's football team entered the top 100 club after slipping away from 96th position in 2018. So in 2018, it was 96th rank. Right? So the Indian men's football team reached the 100th rank with a total points of 1,204.90. Right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 48. The climate of India is mainly divided into dash seasons in a year. So climate of India is mainly divided into 4 seasons in a year. Option A is the right answer. So these seasons are winter season, summer season, rainy season, and the season of the retreating monsoon or the cool season, right? So winter season, then summer, rainy season, And the season of the retreating monsoon or the cool season, right? Cool season. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 49. Which of the following places is associated with Vijayanagara Empire? Here, among four options, Hampi is associated with Vijayanagara Empire. Option B. So here, students, the Vijayanagara Empire was established in the year 1336 AD. Right? It was established by the Sangama dynasty brothers Harihara I and Bukkaraya I. So established by, okay? So Sangama dynasty brothers. Sangama dynasty brothers Harihara I and Bukkaraya I, right? So option A is the right answer. Question 50. Which of the following awards is given by World Economic Forum to artists who have used their art to improve the state of the world? Here, option C, Crystal Award. Right? Crystal Award is given by World Economic Forum to artists who have used their art to improve the state of the world. Right? The Crystal Awards celebrate the achievements of leading artists and cultural figures whose leadership inspires inclusive and sustainable change. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 51. Price of rice is increased by 25%. By how much percent should a household reduce its monthly consumption of rice to keep its monthly expenditure on rice constant? So here, so increased price of rice is 25% of its original price, right? So let the original price of rice be 100 rupees, right? We'll consider original price. Original price of rice be 100 rupees. Right? So there is a 25% increase in the price of the rice. So therefore, increased price will be so 25% of original price plus original price, right? Therefore, it is original price plus 25% of original price, right? Original price. So, or else you can directly take 125% of original price as increased price, right? Here original price is 100 rupees, 25% of original price is 25 by 100 into 100 rupees, which is 25. So, which is 125 rupees. So, increased price of rice is 125 rupees, right? Therefore, so they have to reduce their price 25 rupees, right? So, in order to maintain the same expenditure, right, on rice constant, so they have to reduce the price of the rice, or you can consider it as consumption of the rice by 25 rupees of rice, right? Therefore, so the reduction has by the same amount, that is 25 rupees. Therefore, percentage reduction in consumption. Percentage reduction in consumption is, so for 125 rupees of rice, so reduction in consumption should be 25 rupees of rice, because this 25 rupees is extra here, right, which is increased price. Therefore, so for 125 rupees of rice, a reduction in price should be 25 rupees. Therefore, for 100, so it is 20%, right? Therefore, the answer is, so 20% option B, right? So the household should reduce its monthly consumption of rice by 20%, right? So to keep its monthly expenditure on rice constant. So option B is the right answer. Question 52. The following pie chart shows the expenditure of a village in a given year in the different sectors of its economy. So here is the pie chart. Here the question is, if the amount spent on agriculture was 8.5 crore, then find the amount spent in the IT sector. Here students, amount spent on agriculture. So this part was 8.5 crore. That means this black and white part, which is 17% part, is equal to 8.5 crore, right? Therefore, we can write 17% means 8.5 crore, right? Then what is the amount spent in the IT sector? So what is 18%, right? So what is amount spent in the IT sector? So if 17% is nothing but 8.5 crore, then what is 1%? Then 1% is nothing but, so if 17% is 8.5 crore, so 8.5 crore by 17 gives 17 into 5 is 85, therefore it is 0.5 crore, right? So 0.5 crore is nothing but 1%. Therefore, amount spent in the IT sector is 18% of the total economy, right? Therefore, amount spent in the IT sector. So which is nothing but 18%, right? So 18% of total economy. Here 18% means 18 into 0.5 crore. So which is 9 crore, right? Therefore 9 crore is the answer. So look at the options. Option D is the right answer. Question 53. Find the sum of the given series. So the given series is a geometric progression. Can write the series as, so first term is 3. Second term 9 can be written as 3 square. Third term 27, right, can be written as 3 cube. Next term can be written as 3 raised to 4. And fifth term can be written as 3 raised to 5. 3 raised to 6 is 729. 3 raised to 7 is 2187 and 3 raised to 8 is 6561. Here again the first term is 3, right? And the second term can be written as 3 into 3. Third term can be written as 3 into 3 square. Fourth term 3 into 3 cube. So up to the last term is 3 into 3 raised to 7. Right? Here students, first term A is equal to 3, common ratio R is again 3, right? Second term divided by first term gives 3 itself. And number of terms, right? Here to find number of terms, so there are 8 terms, it's very easy. So n is equal to 8, right? So we can write the given series as 3 into R. So in place of 3, can I write A here? Yes, A is the first term plus A into R plus A into R square plus A into R cube. So up to A into R raised to, since there are 8 terms, so R raised to 7 means R raised to n minus 1. Right? So a geometric progression, we need to find sum of the given series. So sum of n terms here. So n is equal to 8 here. Therefore, yes, n is equal to, so A into, formula says R raised to, A into R raised to n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Here A is 3, R is again 3, n is 8, minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. Right? Simplify it. So it becomes 3 by 2, 3 raised to 8 minus 1. So 3 raised to 8 is, which is already given. So 6561, right? 6561 minus 1. So which is 3 by 2 into 6560. So 2 into 3, 2 into 2, 2 into 8, 0. Right? Therefore, 3280 into 3. So you will get 4. So 9840 is sum of n terms, right? So particularly sum of 8 terms in the given geometric progression. 9840 is the answer. Option A. Question 54. The area of a sector of a circle is 380 centimeters square with the central angle measuring 45 degree. The radius of the circle is. So let us consider a circle, right? Circle, and a sector in the circle. Its area is given. So area of the sector is 308 centimeters square, and the central angle of the sector is 45 degree, right? So we need to find radius of the circle R, right? So we know that the area of a sector in a circle is always theta by 360 degree into pi R square. So which is area of a sector. Area of a sector, right? So the here theta is the central angle in the sector. So which is 45 degree, which is already given. 45 degree by 360 into pi R square is area of the sector, which is already given 308 centimeters square. So here 45 into 8 is 360, right? So therefore pi R square is equal to 308 into 8, right? So therefore R square is 308 into 8 divided by pi. Pi is 22 by 7. So this 7 goes to the numerator. Therefore 308 into 8, it is 2464 by 22 into 7. So 22 into 1, 22, again 1, 22 into 2. So R square is 112 into 7, which is 14, 8, 784. Therefore, radius of the circle R is equal to root of 784, which is 28. So, radius of the circle is 28 centimeter. Right? Option D is the right answer. Question 55. Triangle EFG is a right angle triangle. Angle F is 90 degrees. EF is 10 centimeter. FG is 15 centimeter. What is the value of cosecant G? So consider a triangle. Here angle F is 90 degrees. So the triangle EFG is a right angle triangle. Right? So in which angle F is 90 degrees. So angle F is 90 degrees. Right? EF is given 10 centimeter. FG is given 15 centimeter. So we need to find the value of cosecant G, right? So we know that the value of cosecant theta is inverse of sine theta. Therefore, cosecant G is inverse of sine G, right? So first we need to find sine G. Sine function is always opposite by hypotenuse in a right angle triangle, right? So we need to find hypotenuse, which is FG, right? So in triangle EFG, so EG, hypotenuse is EG. EG square is equal to EF square plus FG square. So EF square is 10 square, FG square is 15 square. So 10 square is 100, 15 square is 225. Therefore, EG square is 325. Therefore, EG is equal to root of 325. So we can write it as 25 into 13. So root 25 is 5. 5 root 13 is EG. So value of EG is 5 root 13 centimeter. So now we need cosecant theta. So for that we need sine theta. So therefore sine theta is equal to. So opposite by hypotenuse. Right? Opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side to angle G is. Here theta is G. So we'll consider sine G. Right? Sine G is. So opposite is 10 centimeter. Hypotenuse is 5 root 3. Right? So it is 2 by root 3. Root 13. Not 3. 2 by root 13 is sine G. Therefore, cosecant G is 1 by sine G. Right? So 1 by 2 by root 13, which is nothing but root 13 by 2. So cosecant G is root 13 by 2. So option A is the right answer. Question 56. The table below gives the number of seats won in the local body election in a state by different political parties in the years 2019 to 2014, right? So here names of the parties are given and the result, the number of seats won by different parties are 303, 52, 23 up to 18 in 2019, whereas by the same parties, number of seats won are 282, 43 up to 18 are given. Here the question is, find the percentage increase in the number of seats won by AGP party in 2019 over the number of seats it won in 2014. Give your answer correct to two decimal places. Here number of seats won by AGP party in 2 years, 2019 and 2014 are respectively 303 and 282, right? Therefore, so there is an increase in number of seats won by the same party compared to 2014, right? So it is 303 now in 2019. It was 282 in 2014. So there is increase in number of seats won by the same party here, right? Therefore, we need to find the percentage increase in number of seats won by AGP party. So compared to 2014, what is the percentage increase in the number of seats won by it, right? For that, so increase in number of seats, increase in number of seats won by AGP is equal to, so compared to 2014, so we need to subtract two values here, 303 minus 282. So increase in number of seats won by AGP is 21, right? Therefore, percentage increase in number of seats. So we are comparing the increase in number of seats with 2014 seats, right? Therefore, so in percentage increase is, so increase in seats divided by, so number of seats won in 2014, right? Into 100, for every 100. So what is the increase? So for that, 21 is increase in number of seats. So compared to 282 seats, so 1 in 2014, therefore for 100, right? So 2100 by 282. So you will get 7.45 as answer. So percentage increase in the number of seats won by AGP in year 2019 is 7.45%. 7.45%. Option A is the right answer. Question 57. Triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. The areas of triangle ABC and PQR are 64 and 81 centimeters square respectively. And AD and PT are the medians of triangle ABC and PQR respectively. If PT is 10.8 centimeter, then AD. So consider two triangles, similar triangles, right? So ABC and PQR. Here, AD is median of the triangle ABC, right? So median means, so from the vertex, so line drawn from the vertex to the base. So if it divides the base, so it is called median, right? So median, whereas PT is median of triangle PQR, PT, right? So areas of triangle ABC and PQR are given. So we know that if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding sides and also ratio of the squares of their medians, right? Here medians are given, AD and PT are given. So we need to find the value of AD, right? Therefore, so since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So ratio of their areas, area of ABC, triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to ratio of squares of their medians. So AD square by PT square. Right? So triangle ABC area is 64 centimeter square. PQR area is 81 centimeter square is equal to, so is AD given here? We need to find AD square by PT square. PT is 10.8. It's a square. Therefore, AD square is equal to 64 by 81 into 10.8 the whole square. Since 64 is square of 8, 81 is square of 9 into 10.8 the whole square. Therefore, AD is equal to, so root of RHS, which is equal to 8 by 9 into 10.8. Right? So you can simplify it. So 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 3, 3 into 6. Right? So again, you can simplify 3 into 1, 1.2. So 9.6 is the value of AD. Right? So median of the triangle ABC is 9.6 centimeter. So option D is the right answer. Question 58. Find the value of tan x if secant x plus tan x is equal to root 3, where x lies between 0 and 90 degree, right? So value of x lies between 0 degree and 90 degree here. And secant x plus tan x is given. It is root 3. We need to find the value of tan x. So for that, let us better express secant x in terms of tan, right? So we know that secant square x is equal to 1 plus tan square x, or secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Therefore, secant x can be written as root of 1 plus tan square x. Secant x can be written as root of 1 plus tan square x plus tan x is equal to root 3. Right? Therefore, root of 1 plus tan square x can be written as root 3 minus tan x. Right? So now square both LHS and RHS. Squaring on both sides, you will get root of 1 plus tan square x the whole square is equal to root 3 minus tan x the whole square. Here LHS is root of a number, its whole square is equal to a number itself, right? Therefore, LHS becomes 1 plus tan square x, and RHS is in the form of a minus b the whole square, right? So which is a square plus b square minus 2 times ab, right? So apply the same formula here. A square is root 3 the whole square, which is 3, plus b square is tan square x minus 2 times ab means 2 into root 3 into tan x, right? So here we can cancel tan square x and tan square x. So take this 2 minus 2 root 3 into tan x to the LHS part. It becomes plus 2 into root 3 into tan x, right? So RHS becomes 3 minus 1, which is 2. Therefore, tan x becomes, we can cancel 2 and 2. Tan x becomes 1 by root 3, right? So value of tan x is 1 by root 3, option C. Question 59. 8 men working 9 hours a day complete a piece of work in 20 days. In how many days can 7 men working for 10 hours a day complete the same piece of work? Here students, it's a very simple question. We are using the direct formula M1 D1 H1 by W. Here if you take W1 as the work to be done, right? By M1 number of members in D1 number of days, and in each day they work for H1 hours, right, is equal to M2 D2 H2 by W2, right? So here W1 is equal to W2 because 8 men, they are working to complete W1 amount of work. Same amount of work has been done by 7 men. They work for 10 hours a day, right, in D2 number of days. Therefore, W1 is equal to W2. Let it be W. Total work be W. Therefore, we can write M1 D1 H1 by W is equal to M2 D2 h2 by w. W and w will get cancelled. So substitute the values here. M1 means 8 men, right? So 8 men are working in 20 days, and in each day they work for 9 hours. So D1 is 20 days, H1 is number of hours in a day. So 9 hours is equal to 7 men. So M2 is equal to 7 into D2. We need to find number of days they work for, and in each day they work for 10 hours. H2 is 10. Therefore, D2 is equal to 8 into 20 into 9 by 7 into 10. So 10 into 2 is 20. So 8 into 2, 40, 16. 16 into 9, 144 by 7 is the answer. Still you can simplify. So it becomes 20 integer 4 by 7. Right? 20 integer 4 by 7. Therefore, 7 men, they work for 20 integer 4 by 7 number of days. Right? And in each day, they work for 10 hours. Right? To complete the same amount of work, which is W. Therefore, so option D is the right answer. D2 is 20 integers 4 by 7 number of days. Question 60. In the figure given below, PBC is a right angle triangle and PT, CT and BC are tangents to the circle. If BC is equal to 24 and PT is 6 centimeter, then what is the radius of the circle? So here we need to find radius of the circle. So either OA or OB we need to find. Right? To get OA or OB, we need AB. Right? So how to get AB, which is nothing but diameter of the circle? So if you get PB value, easily we can find AB. Subtract PA part, this part from PB, you will get AB. So for that, we need PA also, right? So how to get PA? So using right angle triangle PBC, right? So in that, so we need PB. If you find the value of PB easily, you can find PA now. So first we need to find the value of PB, right? So using the tangent concept, so we can find PA, then go for AB. Half of AB gives radius of the circle, right? So let us go one by one here, right? First find the value of PB, right? So here BC, CT and PT are tangents. So these three are tangents. And tangents BC and CT are drawn from the single point, which is C. Therefore, these two tangents are equal in their measures. Since BC is 24 centimeter, CT is also 24 centimeter, right? So therefore, here, since BC and CT are drawn from same point C, from same point C, BC is equal to CT, which is equal to 24 centimeter, right? And PT is already given, which is 6 centimeter, right? Therefore, PC is equal to sum of PT and CT, right? So PC is equal to 6 plus 24, which is 30 centimeter. Why do we need PC? To get the value of PB. Therefore, in triangle PBC, so apply the Pythagoras theorem. PC square is equal to PB square plus BC square. We need PB here. So square of PB is equal to PC square minus BC square, right? So therefore, PC square is 30 square minus BC square is 24 square, which is in the form of A square minus B square. So it is nothing but A plus B into A minus B, 30 minus 24. Therefore, PB square is equal to, yes, 54 into 6. So which is 324. Therefore, PB, value of PB is root of 324 is 18 centimeter. So just write down the measure of PB, 18 centimeter, right? So to get the diameter AB, we need PA also, right? So now consider tangent PT. So I'll write here. So PT is tangent, right? So PT is also tangent to the circle. So this square of the tangent, PT square is equal to, so PA into PB. Square of the tangent is equal to product of line drawn from the tangent. I'll repeat, line drawn from the tangent, which is P, right? So through the center of the circle, product of line drawn from the tangent of the circle, right? So through the center of the circle, right? So which is PB into PA, right? Here PA is line from the tangent to the point of contact of the circle, right? Only this part into the whole part PB. So here we know the value of PB. We need PA, right? So it is PT square by PB. PT square is, what is the value of PT? 6. It's a square. PB is 18 centimeter. Just now we have calculated. So 6 square, which is 36 by 18, which is PA is 2 centimeter. Right? So if PA is found, we can easily find the diameter. Right? Therefore, diameter is equal to the whole PB minus PA. Right? So the whole line PB, 18 centimeter minus PA is 2. So 18 minus 2 gives 16 centimeter is the diameter. Therefore, radius is equal to. So diameter D is 16 centimeter. Radius is half of diameter, which is 8 centimeter is the radius. Right? Option A is the right answer. Right? 8 centimeter is the radius of the circle. Either OA or OB. Right? Question 61. Find the value of given expression. Here it's an easy question. Just we are following BODMAS rule here. Right? So according to that, remove the brackets first. There are 2 brackets in the given question. So remove that. Here 7 integer 7 by 15 divided by, simultaneously you can convert mixed fractions into fractions. Right? 4 by 9 of. So inside the bracket, 4 integer 7 by 10. So which is nothing but, so 10 into 4, 40 plus 7, 47 by 10. Plus, so 25 plus 1, 26 by 5. So convert the mixed fractions into the fractions. So here in the second part inside the bracket, so 2 by 3 minus 4 by 11, since LCM is 33, right? So 3 into 11, so 11 into 2, 22, minus 4 into 3 becomes 12. Which is equal to, simultaneously you can convert this mixed fraction also. So 15 into 7. So 105 plus 7 is 112 by 15 divided by 4 by 9 of. Right? So remove the bracket. To remove that, we need to operate which is inside the bracket, which is addition. Right? Here LCM is 10. So 47 plus, so 26 into 2, which is 52. Right? Plus here the other part is 22 minus 12, which is 10 by 33. Right? So 112 by 15 divided by, so 4 by 9 of. 4 by 9 of. Of means into. So after removing the brackets, should go for off part. It is nothing but into. So inside the bracket, it becomes 99 by 10. Right? 99 by 10 plus 10 by 33. Right? So off means into. Therefore, we can write 9 into 11 as 99. So 112 by 15 divided by, so 11 into 4, 44 by 10 plus 10 by 33. Right? So next comes division. So go for division part. 112 by 15 divided by 44 by 10 becomes into 10 by 44. Right? Plus 10 by 33. So you can simplify here. So 44, Go for 10 and 15. So 5 into 2, 5 into 3. Right? So go for 4. 4 into 2, 4 into 8. Then 4 into 1, 4 into 1. So it becomes 56 by 33. Right? 28 into 2 becomes 56 by 33 plus 10 by 33. So the answer is, so here 33 is the LCM, numerator becomes 56 plus 10, which is 66. So 66 by 33 is 2. Right? 2 is the answer. Option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all these questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 62. A, B and C can do a work in 5 days, 6 days and 10 days respectively. Working together, in how many days will they finish the same work? Here students, we are using the simple concept of work, which is equal to efficiency into time. Right? Efficiency into time is called work. Here efficiency is nothing but 1 day work. In this particular case, 1 day work of a person is nothing but his efficiency. Right? So into time gives his total work. Right? Therefore, 1 day work of a person is nothing but his total work to be completed divided by number of time he is taking or number of days he is taking. Right? Therefore, so in case of A, person A, so A is 1 day work. We'll consider A's 1 day work is equal to, so total work needs to be done here, right? So if you consider total work as W, right? So let total work be W. For example, total work be W units, right? So if you consider total work as W, A's 1 day work becomes W by number of days he is going to take. So he takes 5 days of time to complete the total work. Therefore, his 1 day work becomes W by 5. Right? Whereas B's 1 day work becomes, B's 1 day work is total work divided by number of days taken by B is 6, right? W by 6. Whereas C's 1 day work or efficiency of C, both are same. C's 1 day work is W by 10, right? C takes 10 days to complete the same work. Therefore, their 1 day works are W by 5, W by 6 and W by 10, right? Here the second part of the question is, if they work together, right? What is their 1 day work? Let us find their 1 day work. So the denominator part shows, so number of days they are going to take to complete the total work, right? So if they work together, so their 1 day work, so it becomes a 1 day work of A, which is W by 5, plus 1 day work of B, W by 6, plus W by 10. So it is their 1 day work if they work together. Here LCM is, so what is the LCM? 30 is the LCM, right? 10 into 3, so it is divisible by all 3 numbers. So 5 into 6, so numerator becomes 6W. 6 into 5 is 30, therefore numerator becomes 5W. And 10 into 3 is 30, so numerator becomes 3W. Therefore, their 1 day work is 9 plus 5, 14W by 33. Right? So let the numerator be W itself, W by 33 by 14. Right? So is it 33? 30. 30 by 14. Right? So W by 30 by 14 is their 1 day work. That means they take 30 by 14 number of days to complete W amount of work. Right? Express this 30. So 30 by 14 in terms of mixed fractions. So we'll get W by 14 into 2, 28. And number of days remaining are 2 by 14 or 2 integer 1 by 7. right? So A, B and C, if they start working together, they take 2 integer 1 by 7 number of days to complete the same amount of work, right? Therefore, so you can convert this 30 by 14 as 15 by 7 also. So anything is fine here. 2 integer 1 by 7. Option A is the right answer, right? So the meaning of this value indicates the total work divided by total time. Total work by total time, right? So which is nothing but their efficiency. Therefore, A, B and C together they take 2 integer 1 by 7 number of days. Option A is the right answer. Question 63. If A plus B is equal to 15, AB is 20, then the value of A cube plus B cube. So it's very simple question. A cube plus B cube. So apply the formula. It is always A plus B the whole cube minus 3AB into A plus B. Right? So directly substitute the values of A plus B and A into B. Right? Since A plus B is 15, so A plus B cube becomes 15 cube minus 3 times AB is 20 into A plus B again 15. Right? So simplify it is 15 cube is 3375 minus, so 3 into 20 into 15. So it becomes 45 into 20, right? So which is 900. So 3375 minus 900. So you will get 2475 as the answer. So A cube plus B cube value is 2475. Option A. Question 64. In the given triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, right? So AB is 10 centimeter, AD is 4 centimeter, AC is 12 centimeter. Then find EC. Here students, a line is parallel to one of the sides of the triangle, which is BC. Here, right? DE is parallel to BC. So in such a case, the line which is parallel to one of the sides of the triangle, it divides the other two sides, which are AB and AC. Other two sides are AB and AC. So DE divides the other two sides in equal ratio, right? So I'm not telling the other two sides are equal. So the line DE divides the other two sides in equal ratio, right? Therefore, AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So I'll write the same thing. Since DE is parallel to BC, So here DE divides AB and AC in equal ratio. That means it divides the other two sides at two distinct points, D and E, right? Therefore, the ratio of AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. AD by BD is equal to AE by EC, right? Is AD given already? AD is 4 centimeter. So 4 by BD. What is BD? Since AB is already given, BD is nothing but AB by AB minus AD, right? BD is AB minus AD is equal to AE. Is AE given here? AE? No. AC is given, right? So AE is AC minus EC, right? Divided by EC itself, right? Therefore, 4, AD is 4 centimeter. So AB minus BD. AB is 10 centimeter, right? AB is 10 centimeter, AD is 4 centimeter. So 10 minus 4 becomes 6 centimeter is equal to AC is given 12 centimeter minus EC divided by EC. We need to find the value of EC here, right? So here, so 4 times EC is equal to 6 times 12 into EC. So 72 minus 6 EC, right? So 4 EC plus 6 EC becomes 10 EC is equal to 72. So EC is equal to 72 by 10, which is 7.2 centimeter, right? Therefore, Option B is the right answer, 7.2 centimeter, right? So here we are using the simple concept that if a line is parallel to, in a triangle, a line is parallel to third side. And if the line is inside the triangle, here DE is inside the triangle, so which is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then this parallel line, so it cuts the other two sides or it divides the other two sides in equal ratio. Therefore, AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. So we are using this simple concept. So EC is equal to 7.2 centimeter, option B. Question 65. The single discount equivalent to two successive discounts of 15% and 12% on an article is. Here two successive discounts are given, right? So let X be discount 15% and Y be 12%. X and Y be the two successive discounts. Then equivalent discount formula says a single equivalent discount to the two given successive discounts is equal to X plus Y, sum of two successive discounts minus X into Y by 100, right? So X plus Y is 15 plus 12 minus 15 into 12 by 100, right? So 15 plus 12, 27 minus 15 into 12. So 150 plus 30, 180 by 100. So it is 27 minus 1.8, which is equal to 25.2, right? Therefore, equivalent discount is 25.2%, right? So single discount which is equivalent to two successive discounts is 25.2, option B. Question 66. Cos square 3 pi by 5 plus cos square 4 pi by 5 is equal to. Here students, we can write 3 pi by 5 as pi minus 2 pi by 5, right? So it becomes cos square pi minus 2 pi by 5, right? Plus cos square 4 pi by can be written as pi minus pi by 5. Pi minus pi by 5, right? We know that cos of pi minus theta is always minus cos theta, right? So apply the same rule here. So the given expression equals to minus cos square, right? So theta is here 2 pi by 5, right? 2 pi by 5, right? So plus here cos square pi minus theta. So minus cos theta. So it becomes minus cos square theta is pi by 5. So we know that cos square theta is also cos theta the whole square. In both the ways we can write, right? Therefore, the expression becomes minus cos theta. Theta is 2 pi by 5, the whole square, plus minus cos theta. Theta is pi by 5, the whole square, right? So it becomes minus square is plus, right? So we can write cos 2 pi by 5 the whole square plus cos pi by 5 the whole square, right? So we know that cos 2 pi by 5 is nothing but 72 degree. 2 pi by 5 is 72 degree. So in place of 2 pi by 5, we'll write 72. Since pi is 180, 2 pi by 5 is, so 2 times pi by 5 is, so 36, right? So which is 72 degree. Whereas pi by 5. So what is pi by 5? It is 36, right? So plus cos 36 degree the whole square. Degree the whole square, right? Therefore, so cos 72, there is a standard formula for cos 72, or we can consider it as standard value also. So cos 72 is always root 5 minus 1 whole by 4. Whereas cos 36 is root 5 plus 1 whole divided by 4. So the derivation you might have studied in your 10th standard, right? So the standard value of cos 72 is root 5 minus 1 divided by 4 the whole square, plus cos 36 is root 5 plus 1 divided by 4, the whole square. So the numerator is in the form of a minus b whole square. So which is a square, which is 5 plus b square 1 minus 2ab, 2 root 5 by 4 square is 16. Plus here the second part, in the second part numerator is a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 2 root 5 by 16. So 6 minus 2 root 5 by 16 plus 6 plus 2 root 5 by 16, right? So here LCM is 16. In the numerator part, you can cancel 2 root 5 and 2 root 5. So numerator becomes 12. Therefore, the answer is 3 by 4. 12 by 16 is nothing but 3 by 4 is the answer. Option C. Question 67. If x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 4 is equal to 47, then what is the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube? Here, students, we are using the simple concept of reducing the powers, right? So, how to reduce the powers in an expression? So, for that, so we are using the simple formula which is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Therefore, a square plus b square can be written as, right, a plus b whole square minus 2 times ab. Apply the same formula here, right? So the LHS becomes x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 4. This part becomes, so the LHS is in the form of a square plus b square. Here a square is x square the whole square, right? X raised to 4 is nothing but x square the whole square. 1 by x raised to 4 is nothing but 1 by x square the whole square. So which is equal to the RHS part, right? A plus b whole square. Here a is x square plus b is 1 by x square the whole square, a plus b the whole square, minus 2 times ab, 2 times x square into 1 by x square is equal to 47. Therefore, x square plus 1 by x square the whole square is equal to, so 47 plus 2, here x square and x square will get cancelled, so it is equal to 49. Therefore, x square plus 1 by x square is equal to, its square is 49, so it becomes root of 49, which is 7, right? So we have reduced the power here from x raised to 4 to x square. Again, reduce the power using the same formula, right? Here LHS, left hand side is in the form of a square plus b square, which is equal to a plus b the whole square. Here a is x, b is 1 by x, right? A plus b the whole square, x plus 1 by x the whole square minus 2 times AB. So AB, product of A and B is 1, therefore it becomes minus 2 is equal to 7. Therefore, x plus 1 by x, right? The whole square is 7 plus 2, which is 9. So x plus 1 by x is equal to root 9, which is 3. Root of 9 is 3. Here, look at the question. We need to find the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube, right? So we know the formula for a plus b the whole cube. It is a cube plus b cube plus 3 times ab into a plus b, right? Here left hand side, so this x cube plus 1 by x cube is in the form of a cube plus b cube, right? So which is equal to a plus b the whole cube. So which is x plus 1 by x the whole cube minus this part 3ab, 3 times x by x, which is x into 1 by x, right? 3ab into a plus b is x plus 1 by x, right? Since x plus 1 by x is equal to 3, we have already calculated this. So 3 cube minus 3 times. So here x and x will get cancelled. X plus 1 by x is 3. Right? 3 cube minus 3 square is 3 square into 3 minus 1. So which is 3 square into 2. So 9 into 2 is 18. Therefore, LHS is equal to 18. Option A is the right answer. Question 68. In the given figure, The circle with center O has radius 10 centimeter. The radius of the circle with center P is x. STR is a common tangent to the two circles at points R and S as shown in the figure. RT is 16 centimeter, TS is 24 centimeter. Then what's the value of x? Here x is the radius of the circle with center P and radius of the circle with center O is 10 centimeter, right? And RT is given. So RT is 16 centimeter, TS is 24 centimeter, right? So here we need to find the value of x, right? So here students, TR is a tangent, right? It makes an angle 90 degree with the radius of the circle, right? So angle R is 90 degree, whereas TS is also a tangent. It makes an angle 90 degree with SP radius, right? So angle at S is right angle, right? So now consider two triangles OTR and STP, these two triangles. First, we need to prove these two triangles are similar, right? When two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal, right? So how these two triangles are similar? So because, so two sets of angles are equal here. So one set is the right angles. Two right angles are equal here, right? Angle R is equal to angle S. Whereas angle at T in triangle OTR is equal to angle at T in triangle TSP, right? Because these two are vertically opposite angles. When two sets of angles are equal, the third set of angles are also equal, right? Angle at O is equal to angle at P. Hence, two triangles are similar. Therefore, ratio of their corresponding angles are, corresponding sides are equal, right? This is how we need to find the value of x, right? So, let us go one by one, right? So, in triangle ORT and triangle TSP, consider two triangles, right? So, angle R is equal to angle S because these two angles are 90 degree, right? So, angles formed between tangent and radius. Tangent and radius at the point of contact, right? At the point of contact. Whereas angle OTR, angle at T in triangle ORT is equal to angle STP because vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Right? Therefore, the third set of angles is also equal, right? So ROT, therefore ROT is equal to, right? So angle O is equal to angle SPT, right? These two are the angles at the center. Therefore, so triangle ORT is similar to triangle TSP. When two triangles are similar, ratio of their corresponding sides are equal, right? So we'll consider OR, corresponding side. So first we need to consider a side, right? So consider an angle under consideration, these two vertical angles, right? So angle at T, its opposite side is OR, right? So OR is to its corresponding side is SP because angle at T, so this angle is equal to STP, right? So the corresponding side is SP, right? Corresponding side to OR is SP, right? Is equal to, so angle O is equal to angle P. Their corresponding sides are RT, right? And ST. Right? These are opposite sides to equal angles, right? Consider only these two pairs, right? So here OR is given. OR is radius of the circle with center O, which is 10 centimeter. SP is radius of the circle with the center P, which is x. 10 by x is equal to, RT is already given 16 centimeter and TS is also given, or ST is also given 24 centimeter, right? Okay. Therefore, x is equal to 10 into 24 by 16, right? So simplify it. So 10 into, so 8 into 2, 8 into 3, right? So 10 into 3 by 2, so which is nothing but, so 2 into 5, so x is equal to 15 centimeter, right? So radius of the second circle, x is equal to 15 centimeter. Option A is the right answer. Question 69. Two trains running in opposite directions cross a pole placed on the platform in 53 seconds and 29 seconds respectively. If they cross each other in 33 seconds, then what is the ratio of speed of faster train to slower train? Here, students, let us consider a train, right? So, which is crossing a pole. For that, it takes 53 seconds, right? 53 seconds. So another train is moving in opposite direction, right? So the time taken by the second train to cross the same pole is 29 seconds here, right? So if they cross each other in 33 seconds, so we need to find the ratio of faster train, ratio of speed of faster train to slower train. So to find the speed, we need distance covered by them, right? Since times are given, so we need to find the distance. Before going to the distance, so look at the trains which are moving in opposite directions. When two bodies are moving in opposite directions with two different speeds, we use the term relative speed, right? We use the term relative speed, right? So when two bodies are moving in two different speeds, right? Whether they are moving in the same direction or opposite direction. So we use the term relative speed, right? Here, in this case, two bodies are moving in the opposite direction. Therefore, the relative speed is sum of their speeds. So for that, let us assume speed of first train is x meter per second. That of second train is y meter per second. Since the unit of time is second here, so it is better to take speed in terms of meter per second, right? So let us imagine, let speed of first train is equal to x meter per second, and that of second train is equal to y meter per second. Since two trains are moving in opposite direction, their relative speed is x plus y, sum of their speeds, x plus y meter per second, right? So now we need to find distance covered by each train, right? Here, consider the first train. When it crosses the pole on the platform, right? While crossing, it has to cover its own length. Whole length of the train has to be covered, right? So distance covered by, if D1 is distance covered by first train, D1 is nothing but its whole length, right? Therefore, we'll consider length of first train. Length of first train is nothing but distance covered by it while crossing the pole. Consider it as D1. So we know that speed is equal to distance by time, right? Therefore, so I'll mention here, speed is equal to distance by time. Here distance is nothing but the length covered by the first train, or length of the first train is equal to speed into time. Here, what is speed? Right? Speed of a first train into time, right? So which speed we need to consider here? Relative speed or individual speed here? Length of the first train. So since it is individual case, therefore it's a speed into time taken by it while crossing the pole. So it is taking 53 seconds. So 53x will be, the unit is meter here, right? 53x meter is length of first train. And that of second train, length of second train D2 is equal to, so speed, its speed is y into 29, right? 29 seconds into y. So in terms of meter, 29y is length of the second train, right? So here it is given that time taken by to cross each other is 33 seconds, right? So we'll mention time. Time taken to cross each other is equal to 33 seconds, right? How the speed, time and length are related? Speed is equal to length by time or distance by time, right? Here time is given, we have relative speed and the total length, right? Therefore, so we use the formula relative speed is equal to, right? So total length of two trains here, right? So what is the total length? 53x plus 29y, right? Divided by time taken to cross each other is 33 seconds, right? Therefore, here relative speed is x plus y is equal to 53x plus 29y by 33, right? Simplify it. So 33x plus 33y is equal to 53x plus 29y. Therefore, 33 minus 29, which is 4y, is equal to 53 minus 33, which is 20x, right? Therefore, y by x is equal to 20 by 4, which is 5 by 1, right? So, what is y? Speed of first train, speed of second train, right? The ratio of speed of second train to first train is 5:1. So which means second train or speed of second train is greater than speed of first train, right? Therefore, the question here is the ratio of speed of faster train to slower train. Here faster train is second train, right? So speed is y is to x is 5:1. Therefore, the ratio is 5:1, right? Option D is the right answer. So here, students, we are using the simple concept of speed, which is distance by time. When it comes to first train, distance covered by first train is its own length, right? Own length. So it's a speed into time. So here speed of first train is x into time is 53 seconds. So 53x is distance covered by first train to cross the pole or length of the first train, whereas length of the second train is 29y, right? When it comes to relative speed, it is sum of their speeds. It is so total distance covered by first and second train. So why we are taking total distance here? Since the distance covered by first train and the second train, since the both trains are moving in opposite direction, we use total distance, right? So 53x plus 29y by the time taken to cross each other, which is 33 seconds. So after simplification, we'll get y is to x is 5:1. So which indicates the second train has greater speed compared to first train. Therefore, the ratio is 5:1, right? Option D is the right answer. Question 70. 35 divided by 7 into 3 minus 5 off. So inside the bracket, so 25 minus 6 minus 10 minus 3 minus 4 plus 82. So there is a small bar above 4. So there is a small correction, students. This bar should be from 10 to 4, right? So this part is nothing but vinculum part, right? So vinculum part, right? So to solve such type of problems, we need to follow V-Bodmas rule. V-Bodmas rule, right? So this rule says first solve for vinculum part, right? So therefore, so we'll start with 10 minus 3 minus 4, right? This part, 10 minus 3, not minus 10, right? Just avoid the sign behind 10 here. Start from 10 minus 3 minus 4, right? So 35 divided by 7 into 3 minus 5 off. Inside the bracket, should be 25 minus 6. 10 minus 3 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. So it becomes 6 minus 3, close the bracket, plus 82. Right? Now remove the bracket, right? Flower bracket. 35 divided by 7 into 3 minus 5 off. So inside the bracket, is 25 minus 6 minus 3, which is 25 minus 9, which is 16, plus 82. Next comes off part, right? So off means into, right? 35 divided by 7 into 3 minus 5 of 16 means 5 into 16. So which is 80 plus 82. Next comes division. So go for 35 divided by 7. So which is 5 into 3 minus 80 plus 82. Next comes multiplication followed by addition and subtraction. So go for multiplication. So 15 minus 80 plus 82. Next comes addition. 82 plus 15 which is 97, right? Minus 80 is equal to 17, right? 17 is the answer, option A. Students, if you want to practice all these questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 71. The slant height of a right circular cone is 15 centimeter and its diameter is 18 centimeter. What is the volume of a cone? So let us consider a cone, right? A cone, its diameter is given, right? So diameter of the cone is 18 centimeter. So this diameter, base diameter is 18 centimeter. Right? It's a slant height is given. 15 centimeter is slant height. So we need to find volume of the cone. So formula says volume of the cone is pi r square h by 3. Right? So this is volume of a cone. Pi r square h by 3. So for that we need a radius. Since diameter is given, easily we can find the radius. Diameter by 2 gives radius. Right? And we need to find height of the cone. Here slant height is given. How to find height of the cone? For that, so let us consider height like this, right? Height of the cone. Since slant height is this part, we can use Pythagoras theorem here, right? So therefore, slant height square minus radius square. So radius square gives a square of the height of the cone. Therefore, height of the cone can be calculated, right? So let us consider radius of the cone. So radius r is equal to diameter by 2. So diameter is given, which is 18 by 2 is 9 centimeter is radius of the cone. So how to find the height of the cone, right? So height of the cone. Height of the cone be h centimeter, right? From the figure h square, height of the cone square is equal to 15 square minus radius square, which is 9 square, right? So 15 square is 225, 9 square is 81. So 225 minus 81, so which is equal to 144, right? Right, 144, which is height square. Therefore, height is equal to root of 144, which is 12 centimeter is height of the cone, right? Height is 12 centimeter. Therefore, volume of the cone, right? Therefore, volume is equal to pi r square h by 3, right? Substitute the values. Pi is 22 by 7. R is, radius is 9 centimeter, right? Therefore, it is 9 square into height is 12 centimeter divided by 3, right? Simplified. So, 22 by 7 into 9 into 9 into 12 divided by 3. So, 3 into 3 is 9, right? So, you can still simplify. So, 22 into 27 into 12 by 7, right? So, direct multiplication and division part. So, you will get 7128 by 7, right? So, finally, volume of the cone is 1018.28 approximately. The unit is centimeter cube. So, 1018.28. So, up to 2 decimal places it is enough according to the given options. So, 1018.28. So, option D is the right answer. Question 72. Marked price of a shirt is 1000 rupees. If the shopkeeper declares successive discount of 15% and 25% on the shirt, find the selling price of the shirt. So here students, you can follow two steps. One is directly taking two successive discounts together, right? Here marked price is given 1000 rupees and successive discounts are D1 is 15% and D2 is 25%. So you can directly take two successive discounts together to find selling price. Otherwise, separately consider two discounts, right? So first consider first discount of 15%. For that, find the selling price. And again, consider the second discount on the new selling price, right? Therefore, so let us go to the first step. Right here, selling price, the formula says marked price. When two successive discounts are given, selling price is equal to market price into 1 minus first discount by 100 into 1 minus D2, second discount by 100. Right? Substitute the values. Market price is 1000 rupees, which is 1 minus, here discount 1 is 15%, 15 by 100 into 1 minus 25 by 100. Simplify it, 1000 into, so the numerator becomes 100 minus 15, which is 85, divided by 100. And in the next part, it is 75 by 100. Right? Therefore, which is equal to 75 by 100 can be written as 3 by 4. Here, 100 and 2 zeros can be cancelled. So it becomes 850, right? 850 into 3 by 4. Right, which is equal to, so 15, 2550 by 4, right? So 4 into 6, 24, 4 into 3, 12, then 4 into 7, 28. So 637.5 rupees will be the selling price, right? After giving two successive discounts. So selling price of the shirt is 637.5 rupees, right? Another method is, in the second method, so we'll consider marked price 1000 rupees, right? Initial marked price is 1000 rupees. So, and the first discount D1 is 15%, right? Now the selling price 1. So first selling price is, so 15% discount is given, right? Therefore, when for 100 rupees, if 15% discount is given, so selling price becomes 85 rupees, right? Therefore, yes, so it is 85 rupees when 100 rupees is the market price. If 1000 rupees is the market price, right? So it becomes 850 rupees will be the selling price when single discount is given, right? Now D2, second discount is 25%. So for this second discount, so market price will be 850 rupees, right? New market price is 850 rupees, right? Therefore, selling price 2 is, so here the percentage says for 100 rupees market price, if 25% discount is given, 25 rupees discount is given, selling price becomes 75 rupees. Therefore, for 850 rupees market price, right? So it becomes 25 into 3, 25 into 4. So 3 into 850 by 4. As we have done in the previous case, so which is equal to 637.5 rupees. Right? Both the methods are correct. Easiest one is by taking two successive discounts together. In the formula, selling price is equal to MP into 1 minus D1 by 100 into 1 minus D2 by 100. Right? So the final answer is option D. Question 73. Distance of a chord AB from the center of a circle is 6 cm. If diameter of the circle is 20 cm, then what will be the sum of the radius and length of the chord AB? So let us consider a circle. So consider a circle in which consider a chord AB. Right? Chord AB. So here distance of a chord AB from center of the circle is 6 cm. So we'll consider center of the circle as O. So distance from O to the chord is 6 centimeter, right? So here, this distance O to the chord distance, this line is nothing but perpendicular bisector of chord AB, right? So we'll consider the point P as, right, the point where the line from the center of the circle, right, line from the center of the circle touches the chord perpendicularly, right, perpendicularly, right? Therefore, the distance. So distance is nothing but, so this shortest distance is the perpendicular bisector. This imaginary line is perpendicular bisector of the chord. Therefore, it is the angle formed at P is 90 degrees, right? So since it bisects the chord equally, bisection means it divides the chord equally, right? PB is equal to AP. And the diameter of the circle is given here 20 centimeter, right? So we'll consider diameter. Anywhere you can consider, right? So diameter is 20 centimeter. So what will be sum of radius and length of the chord? We need to find radius R plus length of the chord AB, right? So radius we can easily find half of diameter, right? So radius, first consider the radius, R is equal to D by 2. So diameter is given 20 by 2 is 10 centimeter is radius of the circle. Next is to find the length of the chord. For that, so let us join O and A or O and B, both are same, right? Here OA is nothing but radius of the circle, which is 10 centimeter, right? So angle at P is 90 degree, right? Therefore, we have a right angle triangle OAP, right? So now angle P or consider triangle OAP, right? So now in triangle OAP, angle P is equal to 90 degree, right? So OA is equal to 10 centimeter and OP is 6 centimeter, right? So just find the value of AP now, right? Since AP is equal to PB, twice of AP becomes the length of the chord, right? So let us find AP. So AP square is equal to hypotenuse square, which is OA square minus OP square. OA is 10 centimeter, 10 square minus 6 square. So it is 100 minus 36, which is 64. Therefore, AP is equal to root of 64, which is 8 centimeter. AP is 8 centimeter. Therefore, PB is also 8 centimeter. PB is equal to AP is equal to 8 centimeter. Therefore, length of the chord AB is equal to AP plus PB, which is 8 plus 8, which is equal to 16 centimeter. Here the question is, so what will be the sum of the radius and length of the chord? Therefore, radius plus the length of the chord R plus AB is equal to, since radius is 10 centimeter, 10 plus 16 is equal to 26 centimeter. Right? Sum of the radius and the length of the chord is 26 centimeter, option B. Question 74. The given bar graph shows the sales in thousands of 4 mobile brands for 4 years. Study the graph and answer the question that follows. Right? Here the question is, if the sales of a brand is more than the average sales of these 4 brands in any year, then it gets a star. Which brand has the minimum number of stars from 2016 to 2020? Here students, first we need to find average sales of all 4 brands in every year. So every year means in 2016, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19 and 19, 20. In all 4 years, the average sales of 4 brands need to be calculated first, right? Then compare these average sales with the individual sale. You will get the answer, right? So the brand which gets or the sale of a brand which is more than the average sale will get a star. So the question is, which brand will get minimum number of stars in all 4 years, right? So for that, let us consider average sale of 4 brands, right? Average sale of 4 brands in 4 different years, 2016, 17, then 17, 18, 18, 19, and 2019, 20. Right, in 4 years. So the average sale of 4 brands. So in 2016, 17. So the average sale of B1 brand, right? Sale of B1, individual sale of B1 brand is 5,000, right? So 5 plus sale of B2 brand is 4. 5 plus 4 of B3, it is 10. 5 plus 4 plus 10 plus 8. Is it 8? Yes. Divided by average is sum of all values divided by number of companies or number of brands here, right? So it is 14 plus 8, 22 plus 5, 27 by 4. So 27 by 4 is, so 4 into 6, 24. Then 4 into 6.75 is the average sale of 4 brands in the year 2016-17. In 2017-18, find the average. So, sale of B1 brand is 7,000, right? 7 plus B2 brand is 9,000. Then B3 brand is 11. B4 brand is 10. Divided by 4, right? Which is equal to, so it is 20, 30, 37 by 4. Right? 37 by 4 is nothing but, so 9.25 is the average sale of 4 brands in 17-18, right? So in the year 2018-19, so the sales are 12, is it? So 12,000 plus 11,000 plus 10,000 plus 9,000. So decreasing order by 4. It gives 42 by 4. 42 by 4 in the sense 10.5 is the average sale of 4 brands. Whereas in the last 2019-20, right? So we have 14, right? 14,000 sale in brand B1. 14 plus 15 plus 12 plus 15, right? Is it 12? Yes, 12 plus 15 divided by 4. So the average sale is, so 30, 42, 46, 56 by 4, right? So 56 by 4. So 14 is the average sale, right? So compare these average sales, right? These values, 4 values with the individual sales, right? So here we'll consider in 2016-17. So which brand has got more sales, right? More than the average sale. Here, more than the average sale means more than 6.75. So brand B3 and B4, right? Therefore, so brand B3 and B4 will get a star. Therefore, the question, right? So the brand, the sale of a brand is more than the average sale of these 4 brands in any year, then it gets a star. Therefore, these 2 brands will get a star, right? In 2016-17. Whereas in 2017-18, so the value 9.25 is the average value. So the sale of a brand which is greater than 9.25, right, is of again B3 and B4, right? B3 and B4 whose sale is greater than the average sale. Therefore, these 2 brands will get stars, right? Whereas in 18-19, here average is 10.5. So the sale which is greater than 10.5 is of B1 and B2, right? B1 and B2 brands will get star, right? Whereas in last year, 19-20 year, so the average sale is 14 here, right? Greater than 14 values are of B2 and B4, these 2, right, brands. So B2 and B4 brands will get star, right? Here the question is, which brand has the minimum number of stars from 2016 to 20? From 2016 to 20, so B1 brand, right, has the minimum number of stars, only 1 star, right? So in only 1 year, B1 brand has got the star. Therefore, B1 brand is the answer, right? Option A is the right answer. Question 75. A thief is running at the speed of 15 km per hour and a policeman is chasing him at the speed of 18 km per hour. After 45 minutes, the policeman catches the thief. How much distance is between the policeman and the thief at starting? So let us consider a policeman who is chasing the thief, and the policeman is chasing at the speed of 18 km per hour, right? And the thief is running at the speed of 15 km per hour. Right? So after 45 minutes, policeman catches the thief. Here, two persons or two bodies are moving in the same direction with two different speeds. Therefore, we use the term relative speed. So relative speed is nothing but the difference in their speed. Since two bodies are moving in the same direction, right? Same direction. Therefore, we use the term relative speed. It is difference between their speeds. 18 minus 15, which is 3 km per hour, is the difference in their speed, right? Since speed is distance by time, so in case of relative speed, it is distance between policeman and thief divided by time taken by policeman to catch the thief, right? So it is equal to distance between police and thief divided by, so time taken to catch, taken by policeman to catch the thief, Here it is 45 minutes and relative speed is 3 km per hour. Therefore, we need to find distance between police and thief. D divided by time taken to catch him is 45 minutes. Right? Expressed in terms of R, it becomes 1 by 60. 45 into 1 by 60. Since the speed is in terms of kilometer per hour. Right? So the time is in terms of R. Therefore, distance between policeman and thief is, so 3 into 45 divided by 60. Right? So 15 into 3, 15 into 4 is 60. So 9 by 4, right? So 4 into 2, again 4 into 2, 25. So distance between policeman and thief at the starting point is 2.25 kilometers, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 76. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given word drowsy. Here, students, drowsy means sleepy or lethargic, right? Sleepy or lethargic or half asleep, right? So all are same. So the synonym or the same meaning, similar meaning of drowsy is option C, sleepy, right? Whereas the remaining words, alert means the state of being watchful for possible danger, right? So being watchful, state of being watchful, right, for possible danger is called alert. Whereas active is engaging or ready to engage in physically energetic pursuits, right? So engaging. So synonym of lively. Lively means full of life and energy, or active or outgoing. So lively means active and outgoing, right? So the synonym of the given word drowsy is sleepy, option C. Question 77. Select the most appropriate word for the given group of words. The study of stars and planets. So study of stars and planets is called astronomy. Option C is the answer. So it's a branch of science that deals with celestial objects, space, and the physical universe as a whole. Right? Study of celestial objects. Right? Particularly. So whereas the remaining options, archaeology means the study of human history and prehistory. So through the excavation of sites and the analysis of artifacts and other physical remains. So it's a study of human history. Human history and prehistory. Whereas anatomy means branch of science concerned with the bodily structure of humans, animals, and other living organisms. So study of bodily structure of bodily structure of humans, even animals and other living organisms, right? So other organisms. Thus, astrology means study of movements and relative positions of celestial bodies, right? Study of movements and relative positions of celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Interpreted as having an influence on human affairs and the natural world, right? So here option C is the right answer. Question 78. Here is the direction. A sentence is given in active or passive voice. Out of the 4 alternatives suggested, select the one which best expresses the same sentence in active or passive voice. So the given sentence is, the captain will have passed the message before the coach tells him. So here it's a straight sentence which is active voice. Active voice. Right? So format of the sentence is the subject. So subject is the captain. So will have, right? So future perfect tense. So will have, and the will have passed. So V3 format of the verb plus the message is the object, right? Here the captain will have passed the message. Subject plus will plus have plus third form of the verb plus object, right? Message before the coach tells him. So let us make 2 parts in the sentence. So first part is subject plus will plus have plus V3 plus object. And the second part is before the coach tells him. Here the before, except before, so we'll consider the coach. So here the coach is subject, tells is verb, and him is the object. Right? So here we need to convert the active voice to passive voice by considering 2 different parts in the sentence. Right? So let us consider the first part. The first part. So which is in the format of subject plus will plus have plus V3 plus object. Here in the passive voice form. So in the passive voice in the form. So object of the sentence becomes subject. Therefore here the message becomes subject in the passive voice, right? Therefore we'll start with the message. The message, right? So this becomes subject of the passive voice. Object of the given sentence becomes subject. Plus here the format becomes will have been. So in the subject, in the active voice, it was will have, right? So it becomes will have been. Will have been, right? So therefore, so the message will have been, right? The message will have been. Then comes third form of the verb, V3, right? So passed. V3. So message will have been passed by whom? It is passed by the captain. Therefore, we use the word by, right? By plus object. Here object is the captain in the passive voice. Therefore, message will have been passed by the captain. So here students, we need to use the word by, right? So will have been passed by the captain. Now consider the second part, right? Second part of the active voice, right? Here, so before word will be as it is because it joins 2 parts of the sentence. Therefore, before the coach tells him. So here coach is subject, tells is verb, him is the object. So this object becomes subject, right? Therefore, before him becomes he is, right? So he is. So he becomes the subject here. He is subject. Before he, right? is told by, right? He is told by whom? The coach. He is told by the coach, right? Therefore, so after subject, there will be a helping verb, right? So here it is, right? Helping verb followed by third form of verb, he is told, then by, then comes object, right? Therefore, the format in the passive voice of the given sentence becomes like this. The message will have been passed by the captain before he is told by the coach, right? So look at the options. Option C is the right answer. The message will have been passed by the captain before he is told by the coach. So option C is the right answer. Question 79. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given word, enormous. Enormous means very large in size or quantity or extent, right? So very large in size or quantity, right? To a very large extent is called enormous. So similar meaning, synonym means similar meaning of enormous is among four options, huge is the similar meaning, right? Whereas huge means extremely large, right? Extremely large. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Whereas the remaining words are, right? Petty. Petty means of little important or trivial, right? Of little important. Important. Whereas tiny means very small. Very small. Then puny means small or weak, right? Weak or small. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 80. Select the most appropriate word for the given group of words. One who does not express himself freely. So, one who does not express himself freely is called introvert person, right? Introvert. Option C is the right answer. Introvert means a shy person, right? So, a shy person. Whereas the remaining options are lunatic. Lunatic person means a person who is mentally ill, right? So, who is mentally ill. So extrovert person means an outgoing person, right? Socially confident person is called extrovert. An outgoing person or socially confident person. Socially confident person. Whereas megalomaniac means a person who has an obsessive desire for power, right? So who has an obsessive desire for power is called megalomaniac, right? So for the given question, one who does not express himself freely is called an introvert person. Option C is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 81. Select the most appropriate word to fill in the blank and make a meaningful sentence. The Middle East job market has always been dash destination for Indians. Here, job markets cannot be costly, wealthy, or luxury, right? Therefore, it should be lucrative. Lucrative means money making opportunity, right? So, it's a money making opportunity. Money making opportunity, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Or you can consider it as profitable, right? Profitable. Profitable opportunity is called lucrative. So, lucrative destination for Indians. Option B is the right answer. Question 82. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. So in a recession hit economy, automobiles is the mostly affected sector. Here is the mostly, so which is underlined. This phrase is underlined. Here students, automobiles. So the word automobiles stand for the entire sector, right? So automobile stands for entire sector. Entire sector. So it's a singular noun phrase. Therefore, so the automobiles is the most is the proper word, right? Automobiles is the most affected sector, right? Therefore, so this phrase is the mostly should be replaced by is the most, option D, right? Automobiles is the most affected sector would be correct. So option D is the right answer. Question 83. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank and make a grammatically correct sentence. Planets do not have light dash their own. So they do not have light of their own. Right? Of is the correct word. Option B is the right answer. Here, so the sentence it talks about of their own. So which indicates the use of a possessive tendency, which is better reflected by of than on. Right? So you may ask why it is not on, right? Because so since planets do not produce their own light, so off is the correct preposition, right? Planets do not have light of their own. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 84. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Once bitten, twice shy. So the meaning of this idiom is once bitten, twice shy means an unpleasant experience induces caution. Option A is the right answer. So which means the first unpleasant experience makes a person shy or cautious when dealing with the same thing again. Right? So the first unpleasant experience, first time of being bitten makes a person shy or cautious when dealing with the same thing again, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 85. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains the grammatical error. In the given sentence, so the sentence is Kyra has upset with me since the accident. So this phrase, Kyra has upset, this segment has grammatical error, right? Since the accident is given, so this Kyra has upset, this phrase should be replaced with Kyra has been, right? Kyra has been upset with me since the accident, right? So option B, Kyra has upset has grammatical error, this part, right? So otherwise you can use Kyra was upset also, right? Was upset, or you can use is upset also, right? So all these are correct. The proper word would be has been, right? Because of since the accident, right? Since that event, she has been upset with me, right? This would be correct. Therefore, option B is the answer, which has grammatical error. Question 86. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains the grammatical error. So in the given sentence, Patralekha finished the cake in the blink of an eye, right? So a eye, right? This part has grammatical error. Here the word I starts with E, a vowel, right? Therefore, the proper article to be used here is an eye, right? So in the blink of an eye is the right answer, right? Therefore, the phrase or the segment which has grammatical error is of a eye, right? Option A. Since I starts with E, a vowel, right? So before this, an article should be written, right? So the proper article is an eye, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 87. Here the direction is, in this section, each item consists of 6 sentences of a passage. The first and the sixth sentences are given in the beginning as S1 and S6. The middle four sentences in each have been jumbled up and labeled as P, Q, R, and S. You are required to find the proper sentence of the four sentences and mark your response accordingly on the answer sheet. Here, the first sentence is yes1, right, which introduces the subject, right? So, first sentence yes1 introduces the subject, which is Calcutta, right? Subject is Calcutta, about Calcutta. So, Calcutta, unlike other cities, kept its trams. Trams means a four-wheeled passenger cart, right? Four-wheeled passenger cart. It's called tram, right? Calcutta, unlike other cities, kept its trams. So moving further, right? So we need to find the sentence which supports the first one, S1, right? Here the order is always S1. It starts with S1. So find the sentence which supports S1. So here sentence R, right? They run down the center of the road. Here they means trams, right? Trams run down the center of the road. Therefore, second sentence, which is R, it supports the first sentence, right? So, which is explaining about the subject here, right? And moving further, so they run down the center of the road. As a result, sentence Q, as a result, there was horrendous congestion, right? Horrendous congestion. Therefore, Q, right? After R, the sentence Q comes, right? Next comes, so to solve the problem, the city decided to build an underground railway line, right? Therefore, yes comes after Q, right? So the sentence yes is explaining the solution for the problem, right? Solution for the congestion because of the trams, right? Therefore, yes comes after R and Q. So lastly, it is P. So it was going to be the first in South Asia, right? So this sentence P is explaining about the underground railway line. So it was going to be the first in South Asia. And at last, the conclusion, right? The foundation stone was laid in 1972, which is S6, right? So order of the given lines, PQRS, the order should be RQSP, right? So option D is the right answer. Question 88. In the following question, a sentence is given in direct or indirect speech. Out of the four alternatives, choose the one which best expresses the sentence in direct or indirect speech. Here is the sentence. Priya said, the book is very interesting. So the sentence is in direct speech, right? So direct speech. Convert this into indirect form, right? So while converting, remove the commas and inverted commas, right? Here the subject is Priya. So Priya said, since it is indirect speech, so write that. Priya said that, right? So the book is, in the direct speech, it is book is in the present tense, present continuous tense. So therefore, so it should be past tense, right? The book was, Priya said that the book was very interesting. Very interesting, right? So only thing is, the rules are first remove the commas and inverted commas, and the second rule is write that after the subject. Here subject is Priya and the action is said. Said is the action. Priya said that, right? And moving further, the book was, convert the present tense into past tense. Here it is present continuous tense to past continuous tense. Therefore, Priya said that the book was very interesting is the indirect speech of the given sentence. So look at the options. Priya said that the book was very interesting. Option C is the right answer. Question 89. Select the most appropriate word to fill in the blank and make a meaningful sentence. The method dash by the teacher is very tedious. Here, the method has been told by the teacher, right? Therefore, suggested is the correct word, right? The method suggested by the teacher is very tedious because this method has been told by the teacher. It has been suggested or it has been given by the teacher, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 90. Select the correctly spelt word. So among 4 options, so option B is the correctly spelt word, nuclear, which means relating to the nucleus of an atom or nuclear energy. So is called nuclear, right? Option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 91. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Be glad to see the back of someone. So which means that one prefers the absence of someone, right? So therefore look at the options. To avoid someone, to support someone, to be happy when a person leaves, to be happy to receive guests. Here option C is the right answer. So which gives the same meaning of the given idiom. Be glad to see the back of someone. So for example, the hotel staff were glad to see the back of such a difficult guest, right? So to be happy when a person leaves is the right answer. Option C. Question 92. Select the correctly spelled word. Here option A is correctly spelled word, hygiene, which means it's a condition of maintaining health and preventing disease, right? So condition of maintaining health, and preventing disease, right? Preventing disease is called hygiene, right? So option A is the right answer. Students, question 93 to 97. These questions are based on the below passage. Here the direction is, in the following passage, some words have been deleted. Fill in the blanks with the help of the alternatives given. Select the most appropriate option for each blank. Here the passage is, steamships were first dashed to the United States in 1807. So steamships were first introduced to the United States. Here introduced is the right word, right? Then established, manufactured and built. So steamships were introduced to the United States. So first time it is introduced, therefore, so introduced is the right word, right? So option A is the right answer. Moving further, question 94, right? So by the 1830s, dozens of steam vessels were in dash. So dozens of steam vessels were in use, right? Option C is the right answer, right? So by the time of 1830, dozens of steam vessels were in use. Option C, right? Moving further, question 95. They offered the traveler dash transportation in comfortable facilities, right? So they offered the traveler fast transportation, right? The traveler fast transportation, right? So out of the given options, only fast can be an appropriate adjective for transportation, right? So fast transportation in comfortable facilities. So option C is the right answer. So question 96. Question 96. So in comfortable facilities, a welcome dash to stagecoach travel, right? A welcome alternative to stagecoach travel. A welcome alternative to stagecoach travel, right? So which at best could be described as. So here the word alternative is suitable than any other remaining options. So welcome sign is not the correct word. Gesture is also not. Signal is also not the correct word, right? So here stagecoach is nothing but it's a large closed horse drawn vehicle formerly used to carry passengers, right? So formerly used to carry passengers is called stagecoach, right? Here the proper word is alternative to stagecoach travel, right? So next question is question 97, which at best could be described as wretched. Option A, right? So the could be described as wretched. Wretched means a poor quality or very bad. A poor quality or bad quality, right? So the context of the passage suggests that travel by steamship was a more comfortable and efficient mode of transportation compared to a stagecoach travel. The word that best fits in the blank should convey a negative connotation about the quality of stagecoach travel. Therefore, it is wretched. Wretched is the correct option here, right? So option A. Question 98. Sentences of a paragraph are given below in jumbled order. Arrange the sentences in the right order to form a meaningful and coherent paragraph. Here are 4 sentences given, right? So, in which sentence B is an independent sentence, right? And it introduces the concept by pointing out the recent examples of journalists who have been reprimanded for mocking those in power, right? So the sentence says the cases of Kanoje and Sharma are only the most recent ones in a long history of people being penalized for mocking those in power earlier. It was only cartoonists and comedians who had this particular pleasure, but now with social media simply sharing something that mocks the powers that be constitutes adequate reason for the persecution. So here, so sentence B, so it introduces the concept by pointing out the recent examples of journalists, right? So the sentence B comes, right? It gives the introduction. Right? So next comes sentence A. So if a regular citizen shares a funny meme on social media that lampoons a political leader, they are exercising their freedom of thought and expression, which is a way of registering their dissent. So here sentence A further explains the issue of freedom of expression in a democracy, right? So the second sentence is A. So to maintain continuity, so sentence A should come after B, right? So B A. Next comes sentence D, right? Here sentence D is, in light of this, should it provoke such a draconian response from those being mocked if their claim to power is legitimate, right? So sentence D registers the response of a powerful as a question, right? So sentence D should come in the third position. And at last, laughter has offended the powerful all over the world throughout history. The emperor must not be laughed at, for he is above laughter, right? So this last sentence, it concludes the paragraph, right? So C is concluding the statement of the passage as it an answer to this question asked in D, right? So C is the answer to the question asked in D. Therefore, the order should be BADC. BADC. So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question 99. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. Here the sentence is, it is not for nothing that Mumbai is talked about as the most cosmopolitan of Indian cities. Here is talked is underlined. So this phrase is underlined. So there is no need of any improvement, right, of this phrase. Therefore, no improvement is the correct answer. Option B, Mumbai is talked. So this phrase is correct, right? Therefore, option B is the answer. Question 100. Here the direction is, select the correct passive form of the given sentence. Here given sentence is in active form, active voice. Your performance in this debate surprised me. Here the subject is your performance, right? So this is the subject, right? Surprise is the verb and me is the object, right? So in the conversion of active to passive, the format should be, so here we need to follow some rules. So subject of the active form becomes object of the passive form, right? So accordingly, object of the passive becomes subject of the, object of the active voice becomes subject of the passive voice. We need to interchange subject and object. First rule. Therefore, here object of the active voice is me, right? So when it becomes the subject, it becomes I, right? So I was, since the sentence is in past tense, so use the helping verb I. I was, here the verb is surprised, right? So always start with subject, then helping verb, followed by third form of the verb, which is not helped, it is surprised, right? I was surprised, right? So if the expressions like surprising, astonishing, shocking, or alarming, we use the prepositions like at, right? Instead of by, in general case we use by, right? Here we are using at preposition. Therefore, after third form of the verb we use at. Since the verb is the expression of, it is surprising expression, right? Therefore, I was surprised at, right? So surprised me becomes I was surprised at. Then comes the object. Here in passive voice, object is nothing but subject of the active voice, which is your performance, right? I was surprised at your performance. Your performance. And the remaining things will not be changed in this debate. In this debate. Therefore, so passive voice becomes I was surprised at your performance in this debate. Why we are using at here? Because of the verb surprised, right? So in expressions like surprising, astonishing, shocking, I was shocked at, right? So I was surprised at your performance in this debate, or I was alarmed at its condition, right? Like that. So in such expressions, we have to use at prepositions, right? So I was surprised at your performance in this debate. So look at the options. So I was surprised. Yes, option A is the right answer. I was surprised at your performance in this debate, right? So with this, I'm completing this paper, students. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you all the best for your future exams.